ready to go. Live. Welcome to the stream tonight, everyone. Joshua, Elias, and Myron in the house. How are you all doing? Hope everyone's having a great day. And a little bit of a turn up for the books that we are going to be doing some shiny hunting tonight. I've got boxes full of eggs ready for these Hisuian Zorua. And yeah, well, I just thought tonight it might be good to hop on stream rather than just do it off stream. I want to get back into streaming anyway, so I thought, well, let's do this shiny hunt on stream, and I'm all prepared tonight, so it should be quite a good one. Looking forward to it. Obviously that we've just had Hisuian Zorua in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet introduced, so that was good. If the levels are a little bit off, let me know and I can change everything up. Professor Oak, my friend, how you doing, mate? Thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. Hope you are doing good, man, and great to have you as always. Timothy, how are you doing? Hope you're good, my friend. Again, same sentiments to you. Thanks for joining the stream and hope you're having a great day. Got both DLCs for free because I had enough points. Nice. That is such a bonus. I wish I had enough points to get the DLCs. That's awesome, Timothy. Great news. So free Hisuian Zorua for you. And the clothes changes are pretty nice, although they're not very much. They're about as good as what I expected, but hopefully the DLC brings a little bit more with the clothing and attire for our characters. It's the one like big drawback for me in Scarlet and Violet, aside from the crashes, the random crashes and things like that. Austin, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining the stream. Rockstar Lins, how you doing? Calling, doing calc homework. Nah, shiny hunt for Hisuian Zorua. Yes. Making the right choice, man. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for joining the stream. Colax, how you doing? Oh, you're shiny hunting the Zora as well. Good luck with the shiny hunt. Hope you get it before me. And I'm not even kidding. Like, I've been putting together a video to do on the channel for this. And I have actually done 403 eggs already before the stream started, so I am deep in this. I thought I'd get it way before now, but we've got about 5 boxes to go through, so hopefully out of those we should be able to kind of get it tonight. I'm hoping anyway, but like I say, Colax, hope you get it very soon. About 800 eggs in. Oh, 800 eggs. There's no hope for us tonight. 800 eggs. It's a hard one to get. I've seen a bunch of people just get like super lucky with the RNG, but it just does not seem to be giving me any joy. And I'm a pseudo method with a shiny charm as well, so it's like, it's brutal. Thank you, Professor Og. I appreciate it. Ivory, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining this stream. Owly Jules, how are you? Hope you're good. First time catching a stream. Awesome to have you here, and thanks again. And hope you enjoy it with us all tonight. Is that... I've got one more. How many eggs do you think it will take to get the shiny, Timothy? Oh, I don't know. I want to say like the odds. 512. I want to say we get it in that, but I don't have much confidence. I really don't. So we'll see. What about you? What's the bets on everyone? What's everyone think? Dan, Osirus, your game crashed upon hatching eggs. It's happened to me twice. Lose all my progress and start over. Yeah, like especially this area in particular. How am I gonna do this? Because I don't really have much room actually. If I do this, and then I can pop these. I don't want to throw any of these away, because if there's anyone that wants a Zorua after the stream or after we get the shiny, then I want to have a bunch that I can just trade away to you guys. Yeah, so getting back to the crashes, I've had multiple crashes, and they're all around Alfrenado Town, outside the restaurant when I hatch an egg, like right outside the restaurant. Like every time, if the egg hatches around the restaurant, yeah, it crashes, game crashes, and yeah, lose everything. I sent a support ticket actually because I was pretty annoyed, because with the new update, you think like one of the things they said was they were removing the crashes that were happening, and I was like, nah, we're not gonna get any more crashes. And I've had like so many where it's been really annoying. I built a whole competitive team, taking like 2 hours to do it, and then the game crashes, and then it's Oh, it's so frustrating that it happens, and I thought that would be the end of it with this new update, but it doesn't seem to be. So we'll see what happens. It's 7, Alex. It took me 507. Nice, mate. That's a big number, but at least you got it. Solid effort, though. Solid effort. I should probably stay away from the restaurant, to be fair, because I feel like that's the kryptonite for this game. At least mine, anyway. I don't know if anyone else has experienced it. You should try running in Mesagoza. Find it easier. Let's do it. Let's head to Mesagoza. I kind of like going. Where's Iona from? Where's Iona's town? That's a good like lap. You can just lap around there. Let's head there. We'll do it. The Mighty X, how are you doing? Hope you are good. It's Alex Masuna. Yeah, Masuda Shiny Charm is what we've got. So where is it? What's the town called? Levincia. Yeah, I like the big ring, and you can just run around there. It's like nice and easy. Navy Adam, I do have Zora. It's from the DLC. I would have had a video out like 2.5 days ago if I'd got the shiny, but it just seems to be eluding me. And I don't really want to put the video out without the shiny, because that was one of the main things about the video. So yeah, you get the DLC, you get a mystery gift code, and then you can download it. But if you don't want to buy the DLC, like I said, everyone that I'm hatching, I'm going to spend a bit of time at the end of the stream. So if there's anyone that wants a Zorua in their game and you don't want to buy the DLC, then I will trade you one at the end of the stream. So we'll have plenty to trade away. So stick around till the end and we'll do that. Or whenever I get the shiny, then I'll just hatch and then trade on. So if you'd like some, let me know in the chat. Callum, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Great to have you on the stream. Sadly in Cornwall for work at the moment. Need to go for tea. Glad to see streams are back. Streams will be back in a lot more frequent, mate. And hope you're enjoying Cornwall. Not too far away from where I am, mate. Beyond the Horizon, will you be giving out Hisuian Zoruas? I will, yeah. I just mentioned that, but I'm just getting through the comments. So yes, I will. First time catching alive, Brian. Great to have you here, mate. Been watching your Radical Red Nuzlocke playthrough so far. Tried Vissy's Gym once. It's been fun to watch so far. I'm pleased you're enjoying it, mate. I need to get back to doing those because I really enjoyed the Nuzlocks and things, and we kind of left off Radical Red and never really picked up again on it. So it would be good to go back. And Radical Red has had so many changes since I last played it. And chat, if I'm like overcounting my eggs, then let me know, because I can definitely see myself doing that a bunch. I wonder how quick it's going to be for us to get through. Well, it's probably going to take a while. It took me dedicated time yesterday to get through 400, so I don't know. We should get through them tonight. We should get through. We've got like 5 boxes, so it's not like a massive amount, but we can do some more. We'll see how it goes. Jesse, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining the stream. John FM, what are the odds for 6-star raids to drop ability patches that I need to give my mousehold technician? I don't know the odds. If you go on to Cerebi, I want to say the odds aren't brilliant, but I want to say about like 5 to 10%, I would say, for a 6-star raid. Maybe more. But off the top of my head, that's what I would say. They're about, I think they're a bit rarer than Herba Mystica. No, they've got to be. Yeah, but John, if you Google just Cerebi max Terra raids, and then you can search through the list of the Pokemon that appear in the certain like 6 stars or 5 stars, and then it'll give you, with the item drops for each Pokemon, it'll give you a little percentage to say what the chances are of that item being dropped. That's the best gauge to kind of see. Ivory, somehow I feel like this stream is late for me. What time is it where you are? It's like 6 p.m. where I am now in the UK time. Dark Queasy Gaming, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Great to have you here. Hope you're having a great day. Octa, how you can get shiny all the time? Well, I do have the shiny charm, so that does help. But we haven't had the shiny Zora yet. Kraus, how are you doing? Hi there, love your videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I was hunting the Hisuian Zorua too, and I got it on 98 eggs. That is incredible. Congratulations. That is amazing. I wish we got it on 98 eggs. Maybe we get a couple. Maybe we got a couple in our boxes. You never know. Never know with these. Rockstar Lines. When Greninja Raid came out, and after I caught it, I hunted for Shiny Froakie. Got it in 10 eggs. That's incredible. Greninja's such a nice shiny as well. Such a nice shiny. I have a surplus of 5 to 6 IV Froakies. Never a bad thing. Greninja's such a great Pokemon. Congrats though on the quick shiny there. That is amazing. Greninja is definitely one of my favorite shinies. I love shiny Greninja. It's such a cool Pokemon. The Mighty X, thank you so much. We need the luck. We definitely need the luck tonight. Lewis, how are you doing? Greetings from Mexico. Amazing place. Hope you're doing good and great to have you on the stream. Decidueye the Wise, how are you doing? I hope you're good and having a good day. Thanks for joining the stream as well. Hypnosis, any suggestions on organizing boxes? I'm almost done doing the gyms a second time, so almost post-game. Nice. I'm like the worst person to ask. I kind of tend to organize certain boxes, but the rest of them, like I'll have about 6 or 7 boxes organized. I'm the worst person to ask for this because my boxes are terrible, like terribly organized. Like, look at this. This is terrible. They're just like bred Pokemon with good IVs. There's some Vivian that I've got. I mean, that is a mix of competitive Pokemon and other stuff. And then I think, oh, there's shinies. So yeah, I organize my shinies quite well. And then these are Pokemon I caught from raids. And then these are raid ready Pokemon. These are raid ready Pokemon. So these are all different ones that I can take into different raids and stuff like that. But other than that, it gets really messy when we get into... So I've got a Ditto box, but it's not really organized like that Drifloon. And it's such a mess now. I'm kind of waiting until we get Pokemon home, and I think I'll just sit down one night and I will organize everything properly. Like, oh my God, I was watching a John Austin video the other day, and he pulled up his Pokemon home, and it's so neat and tidy, and I just think I wish I could pay you to come and just organize my boxes for me. My Pokemon home is a complete mess. It's going to take a little bit of time for me to get it all sorted, and it's just one of those things where I've let it go for so long now, and I just think I'll sort it out eventually, but it keeps getting worse and worse and worse. So I'm sorry I can't be any more help. But if you keep a few boxes, like I do, organized, then everything, you just ignore the rest. I just ignore the chaos. It's pretty much like my tidying. My tidying's like, if it's under something out of sight, it's tidy. It's so bad. I'm so bad like that. Hisuian Zorua is probably my favorite shiny. It's so nice. Yeah, I do love it as well, Rockstar. It's such a great shiny. Callum. How many nationalities in chat? Great to see the community grow. I know, right? It's so amazing, and I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. So, sorry if I waffle about random things as well. You'll get used to it. Decidueye the Wise, how are you doing? From the US, nice. Love the US. Hopefully go back there this year. I would love to go to a one of the VG events. They got so many regionals over there this year, and it's always been on the bucket list to go and play VG over in the US, so I'd love to go to US regional. Be nice to get back there, considering Worlds isn't there this year as well. Chili Piplup, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Colax, also while I remember, I'm planning on going to EUIC in London next month. Can't find any clear info on how to enter for VG. Don't suppose you know. That's awesome. Please, if you see me there, because I will be there, come say hi. It would be awesome to meet you and hang for the weekend. The registration for the event isn't up yet. We've got the dates though, so we know it's like the 14th of April, I think, around that time. Or that weekend, like 14th to the 16th, I think. But other than that, we know the venue, which is the XL in London. We know the dates, but the registration isn't live yet. So I would imagine we've got the Dutch special event. It has to go live soon. It has to. Like, players need at least 6 weeks notice, I think. So as soon as I hear though, I will let you know. Weez, how are you doing, mate? Dude, say my boxes are always, dude. And I do it every single game. I go into a new game with the best intentions and think, okay, I'm gonna like organize everything nice, and it never works out. It always gets to the end game and I start doing post-game stuff, and my Pokemon boxes are just a mess. I did go through Pokemon Home like a year or two ago, and it was all really nice and clean. Then I started breeding for shinies, and I just didn't have the time in Pokemon Sword and Shield, or I didn't have the patience to go through and release everything. And I didn't want to keep going back into Home because you can only release like 100 at a time. And then I just started stacking up lots of rejects in the boxes, and it just went from there, and just, yeah, it got really messy. So let's see, I hate hatching eggs. I'm at 700 for Sprigatito, and I'm still not shiny. Oh, you've got to get it soon. Have you got the shiny charm or your Masuda method as well? I'm praying. I hope I send you all my shiny luck. I hope you get it tonight. I hope you get it soon. 700 eggs. It's a lot of eggs. Right. Here we go. Here we go. The Pokemon Home update today was pretty promising, I thought. I thought there was a lot more, like, implementation for Scarlet and Violet than I thought there would be. It definitely feels like it's going to be very soon. Like, all the battle data, the tournament stuff that's starting now, it feels like, yeah, we're going to be there very soon. I can't wait for it as well. It's going to be so good to get everything back in. I'm just wanting to bring the Hisui Pokemon in. Alchemist, how are you doing? I hope you are good. I kind of wish we can disable Zora ability because we can concept coolness. I know, right? I wish it had a hidden ability. Really do. Really wish it had a hidden ability. I just feel like the illusion's not the best ability on it. I know what you mean. Stalwart, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Brandon, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Did you have to use the Everstone to breed down Hisuian Zorua? Yeah. So you need the Everstone attached to it when you're breeding it. The only thing that I'm a little bit annoyed about with myself is that you can get it in a special Pokeball, but I've not done it. I've not bred it correctly. So you can get your Hisuian Zorua and breed it with a regular Zorua that you catch. If you go out and just catch a regular Zorua in the wild with a special Pokeball, and you have a female Hisuian Zorua, you can breed down Hisuian Zorua in the special Pokeball. But I've not done it. I've not done it. New member Shinies, thank you so much for the support and becoming a member of the channel. It really, really does help out a massive amount with the channel and things like that. So really appreciate it, and great to have you as a new member. I need to count that one. Jelly, recently got my shiny charm and found shinies left, right, and center. A recent one was a shiny Ghastly. Nice, that is a nice shiny. Although Gengar's not the best shiny, I do like it. The subtlety with it's kind of nice. Devious have been hatching Sprigatito the last 2 days. No luck yet. Oh, I'm praying you get it. I'm praying you get it soon. It's so frustrating when you're just hatching, and like, it's so much more clunky getting eggs in this game. Like, it's easy in one way, but it's clunky in another. Like, in past games, you could just cycle around, you know, in Sword and Shield outside the daycare center, pick up eggs as you were kind of going. Whereas this, you have to actually go into your picnic, get a bunch of eggs, and then come out and then hatch them all. I don't know which method I prefer, to be honest. But yeah, it's kind of demoralizing when you keep having to go back to your picnic and you think, okay, let's get another 2 boxes of eggs and try again. Ivy, I'll hunt Rowlet soon. Rowlet, Decidueye. When we get Hisuian Decidueye, gonna be super nice shiny. Shinies, man, thank you. I was so pumped when I saw you go live. One of my top Pokemon content creators, and I'm just happy to support. Thank you so much, and that honestly means so much. It really does, and it's great to have you here. I feel a little bit bad because I haven't really been streaming as much as I wanted, but just content and other things have kind of got in the way, and I'm making excuses. But hopefully now we'll get a proper schedule put in place and be able to stream a lot more, which is like, I just enjoy it a lot. It's just so much fun kind of coming on, hanging with you guys, regardless of what we do, you know. And hopefully, like I say, I'll get back into doing some maybe Nuzlockes and things like that. I know there's Nuzlocke rules for Scarlet and Violet. That might be pretty fun, but yeah, hopefully continue on. And then when the DLCs drop and all that, we'll be doing all of that good stuff as well. 800 eggs. What's that? 800 eggs for Charmander. I have the shiny charm. Doesn't give much hope. when you think you've got the shiny charm and you're doing Masuda method and stuff like that, you feel like, okay, I should be getting it at least 512, but it never works out like that. Miss G, how are you doing? My only hope for a shiny Gengar is to shiny hunt Ghastly. I know. It's sad that like Gengar's not really obtainable in these games outside of like raids, which are just, unless you get so lucky in raids to get a shiny. I don't think I'll ever get a shiny in a raid. I kind of like resigned to the fact that I'm just not. The RNG just doesn't like me that much to give me a shiny. I bought a turbo controller just in case you could FK collect. I was devastated when it didn't work. But your Chiwu is kind of made it worth $20. I'm pleased that worked out. That method's so good. I am like, I don't know what I would do otherwise. Like there would be so many things in the game that I would just be like, for building raid mons and stuff like that, it would just be so impossible because I don't gen anything in. Even when I did like competitive content regularly, I never genned anything in. So it's sometimes quite hard to kind of keep up with content when you haven't got like a bunch of money in games. But that method, just being able to kind of set your turbo controller away and just do the ASIC tournament a bunch of times. I read something interesting today about it. I think if you do it like 2,999 times, you're guaranteed to have 50 Terra Shards in every single type, which is pretty interesting. So if you leave it long enough, you know, you're going to be able to get all that good stuff. UDM17, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Wheeze, yes, what do you think of the new DLCs? I'm really excited for them, man. I think they're going to be good. I've heard a few things about these aren't the only DLCs that we'll be getting as well, which would be interesting. Which would be really interesting, you know, if we get an additional one on top of these two. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, looking forward to them, man. They look really good. What about yourself? Shinies, the last 3 weeks, I did challenge to see how fast I could catch Shiny in all of the 5 main Nintendo Switch games. 12 hours, 42 minutes, 25 seconds, 8 hours on Dynamax. Wow, 8 hours on Dynamax, man. That's brutal. That's still good, though, for the odds that you get with them. Timothy, I feel like Dragon type is a solid type for a lot of advantages, though. Right, I've missed that other bit, Timothy. I'm going to do a Dragon type Nuzlocke. Nice, yeah, Dragon type's really solid for that sort of thing, 100%. Viking, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Just got a Shiny Hisuian Zorua in a Wonder Trade. Nice. That is the way to do it. That is the way to do it. Right, we've hatched them all. Aye, how are you doing? I've got a Shiny Totodile and Hot Gold today. Nice, congrats. That's an incredible Shiny to get. And a super hard one in that game. Really nice Shiny. I swear I'm not keeping count properly with these, but we'll go back. Scott, how you doing, mate? Hope you're good. Great to see you in the stream. Thanks for joining. Conrad, got a Shiny Salamence in 3 eggs. Now about 300 eggs for this Hisuian Zora. It's payback. It's RNG payback. I hate that when it's like you get it in such a short amount of eggs. I think I got, I was breeding a Fungus for competitive team and a Mungus and for a 0 speed IV, and I got a Shiny Fungus really early on. It was about 14 eggs in, and since then I haven't had another Shiny, and now we're sitting here. It's going to be hundreds for this Hisuian Zora. I can guarantee it. I feel confident that we'll get it tonight. I do, but we'll see. It's always the way though, isn't it? Found a Shiny Goodra in a raid. Nice, Ivan, that's incredible. Like, I haven't even seen a Shiny in a raid yet. I give it to my friend who lives a Gumi line. That is super nice as well. Kinjin, how are you doing? Good morning to you. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you're having a great morning. Miss G, any suggestions for which turbo controller to use for the tournament? Mine falls asleep during the first match. I've got, what was it, the 8-bit DOR Ultimate. Now, it's not like a turbo controller per se, but it does have a turbo function. Like, I have to tape down the A button, but you can press the A button, or you can press any button and then hit the star, and it'll flash. Like, I don't know if you can see the flash like that, yeah. And then that means that that button is just continuously like being pressed like a turbo controller. The thing is, you got to hold it down. So, but I just put a bit of tape over it, and it's a super nice controller. The battery life on it's really long. But I think that for like specific turbo controllers, there's probably better ones out there for that job. I don't know. Styles, how are you doing? Next one will be shiny. Oh, I wish it was. I took 9,261 encounters. Honestly, not that bad. Not that bad, to be honest, but fair play for like going that long with it as well. That's incredible. Well worth the shiny though. Actually gathered 310 Zora eggs. Zora, not Hisuian. Oh no, you didn't put the Everstone on. 310. I hope you got, for that, I hope you got the shiny Zorua out of those. I feel like you need it. Oh, I did the first few of mine without the Everstone, but not 300. Weezer did the glitch from your video about the Mischievous shiny in Area Zero. Got so many shinies. I know, I love it. And Mischievous is such a good, not Mischievous, Fluttermane. Did you do it with the Mischievous then? Or did you get Fluttermane? Because I think you can do that with other ghosts in particular areas as well. But yeah, Fluttermane's such a cool Pokemon. It's really great competitively as well, which is really nice. Shiny's good though. KCG, how are you doing? Just used your shiny Tadpole video to get about 10 minutes. Nice. Thank you so much, mate. I'm pleased it helped, and congrats on the shiny Tadpole. Bellyball is one of the best shinies in Scarlet and Violet. Like out of the Scarlet and Violet new Pokemon, I think. It's such a nice shiny. The yellow. Just reminds me of Azumarill a lot. Timothy, I feel like Dragon Fairy type is OP, but there are only one Dragon type I know who has that type in. Is it Mega Altaria? I'm pretty sure that's Dragon Fairy, right? Or rare female Zora as well. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to think if there's another Dragon Fairy. I want to say like I know Mega Altaria is, but I don't know if there's any others. Anthony, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good and having a great day. Thanks for joining the stream. Chili Piplup just hatched a shiny Prince Sprigatito in just 3 eggs. That is amazing. Congrats on the shiny. That's awesome. Great shiny as well. I still haven't got any of the shiny stars yet. Maybe we could do some of those on the stream because I've pretty much got everything else in game. I think Clove is definitely something that I haven't got yet out of the new Pokemon that I do need to hunt. But everything else I think I've pretty much got. There's probably a few that I haven't. Orthworm as well, I haven't. That's a nice shiny. All the blue ones. Dan, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Thanks for joining the stream. One of the best from PLA. I got one leveled 200 and refused to evolve it into Zoroark. I don't blame you. It looks so much better, and it's in the just plain Zoroark, just way better looking than the Zoroark. Like, I like shiny Zoroark, but the purple, I wish it kind of stayed blue. But yeah. Yes, probably Altaria. I think that's it. Just Mega Altaria, yeah. Does anyone have a shiny Zora to trade? I wish I did. If I did, I would give you it. If I get 2 in this stream, we'll give 1 away. The Mighty X. So what's the best nickname you've ever come up with? I named Anilep Madeko, and I'm quite pleased with it myself. I like that nickname a lot. I think the best nickname, I don't know if I really came up with it, but we did a sleep lock a little while ago on stream, and Rick Ghastly, for our Ghastly, that actually joined us to the entire end of the sleep lock. We beat Cynthia in the end with it. I think that's probably the peak of nicknames. I don't think it will get better than Rick Ghastly. It was just it was like, yeah, it encapsulated that whole stream. It was really good. That was brutal though, the sleep lock. What mic do you use? It's super clean. I use the Shure, I think it's the M7. It's the USB, and it's got the aux outputs to it as well, so you can put it through Sound Desk as well as kind of just plug and play with it, which is pretty nice, pretty convenient. Just for clarity, the legit in-game now, or is there specific help to make Hisuian Zorua available? Nova, it's actually legit in-game now. You can, if you pre-order the DLC pack, which after you update, it'll be this little icon down here, the downloadable content. You'll get a code, you get a mystery gift code for Hisuian Zorua, so Zoroark, and then you can use that to breed. So it's totally legit way to get it in game now. Yeah, I don't judge people for hacking, but I don't really hack anything into my games. So I just like playing legit. People might laugh at me for it, but I just, yeah, you know, I think there's a lot of effort goes into shiny hunting. That's just my stance on it. You know, it's hard. It makes like them a lot more, it gives you like a lot more satisfying to get, you know, legit when you've put the work in to get them, especially when it's such a hard shiny to get. And I think the only shiny I give up on, because I just didn't have the time to do it, was there's a way, and I still haven't ever done the video, but it's probably not that useful anyway, but there's a way in game for you to reset the spawns of the static Pokemon really quickly, so you can shiny hunt them. But I was like 4,000. Shadow Catra, thank you so much for the subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you are on the stream, welcome. Yeah, it's like over 4,000 resets into the Spiritomb static encounter in Scarlet and Violet. And it was like I was a week into doing it. And I had to just give it up because I was like literally not putting any other content out on the channel. And I was like really stressing about it. And I was thinking, oh my God, I've got like so much I need to do. So I had to just kind of put it to one side. But maybe it'll come useful in the DLCs. Maybe there'll be more use for it then. But yeah. Yeah, shinies. I think just having the XLR is just a nice option if I ever want to upgrade. I think it's like, yeah, and it'll be so much clearer, because I feel like the one thing with this mic being USB is that the volume's not quite as good as I would like it to be. Like the controls, it just doesn't have that gain as much as I want, whereas with an XLR input you have the sound desk, which you can like manipulate a little bit better. Using a ditto with a different language from yours helps with the shiny odds. Yes, it does. All of these are Masuda methods, so we've got that and we have the shiny charm, which should be helping us a bit, but not too much. Rockstar Lens, I found a shiny male Lechonk. Of course, I had to give it the name Lechonk James. Love it, love it. Congrats on that. Lechonk shiny is really nice as well. Master Hero, how are you doing? Why did you choose Scarlet? Violet is better, plus Mindonkarori is the best. I don't know. Yeah, I thought just now new clothes. Yeah, the new clothes, they're good additions, like, but they're not great. I mean, they're probably better because we've just been like in the same uniform the entire game so far. So I literally feel like anything they give us would have been good. Nova, thank you so much. I really appreciate the sub as well, and the support. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. And like I say, great to have you here tonight. Timothy, did anyone notice that less Pokemon pop up in the wild after the update for Scarlet and Violet? I haven't been really hunting for much. I did the Vivian hunt today, but there was plenty of those popping up, and there was loads of Jumpluff and Chanseys and things. So that's the only area since the update I've really been about in. And then around Alfrenado as well, which I don't know, it seemed pretty normal, but I had all those issues with game crashes around Alfrenada, so whether or not that was an area that they didn't touch, because I know on the update to get around the game crashes, they said they were going to remove Pokemon and characters, NPCs from certain areas, but Alfrenada seems to still have the same amount of NPCs as it did before. So whether or not that has anything to do with the random game crashes or not, and just in regards to that, I'm just going to save quickly because I don't want to waste all the hatching that we've done so far. That's literally what I've been doing, is like every 6 eggs I've just been saving. So not, because I think I hatched about 4 boxes of eggs and the game crashed, and I was like, I know there's not shinies in any of those, and I don't really want to spend any more time like catching them again, you know. It's so frustrating. I hope they get it fixed in the next patch update, but I think like people just need to send tickets if they get crashes, because they need to be made aware. It's so annoying. Like, they fix a glitch, you know, the duplication glitch, they fix that within a week with a new patch, and they take so long to fix the other things that actually matter in game. It's a bit annoying, but never mind, we'll not dwell on it. Reynard, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining the stream. Great to have you here today. Ned, why are you running there? It's just easier because it's like in a circle. If you get bored of the same lap and me round and round and round, tell me, because we can go anywhere in Paldea. So just let me know. I'm happy to just do anything. Will you trade me a regular Zorua? Jeff, I will indeed. 100%. I said at the start of the stream, I'll be trading anyone that wants one, that doesn't want to have to pay for the DLC to get one before Pokemon Home comes out. I'll be trading a bunch of the ones that I've hatched tonight at the end of the stream. So we'll make a bit of time before we finish today. And anyone that wants one then can grab one. So don't worry about that. Pokemon Boy, how are you doing? Hope you're good. And thanks for joining the stream. Kind of figured game crash sometimes for me in certain areas because it spawns before the update. Yeah, I was like, I think I've had more crashes since the update than I did the whole time before the latest update. It's madness, really. But yeah, Game Freak doing Game Freak things. Yes, I didn't like that we have to stay in uniform. I love the clothes in PLA. Sword and Shield. I know, right? PLA was peak clothing. I loved all the outfits in PLA. I think we can all do Scarlet and Violet. Is the helmets? Yeah, the helmets are the only thing. Everyone has one on Rids. Yeah, everyone. It's the only thing. Stephen, thank you so much for the subscribe. Blue Yard Ned Spider 1278. Thank you so much for the subscribe, and sorry for butchering your username. And Yakub Chuan, thank you so much for the subscribe as well. Really appreciate it, friends. It's massively helpful for the channel. Holy Jules, my game has definitely been more laggy. Yeah, I feel like it's not improved at all. You know, it feels like that after that last update where they said there were going to be game improvements and there was literally not. It didn't feel like. I think there's been content creators that have done videos on the performance of it, and there's been no improvement after the previous update when they claimed there was. And I really feel like there's not really been much done in this one. They definitely have fixed the play rough stuff, but I've still had issues in raids, like a bunch of issues in raids. I went on an online raid the other day to do Iron Leaves, and I used Annihilate, and after turn 2, my Annihilate just sat on the field, and I didn't even get an option to click into moves or anything. It was just frozen, and the rest of the team beat Iron Leaves, so I got to catch it, but Annihilate just did not do anything, didn't even contribute, didn't take damage, didn't do any damage. I couldn't cheer or anything. It was the weirdest experience. So online raids definitely broken. Austin, Cyrus has admitted. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. It's better at the minute than it has been. I've had some disasters recently. Can I give you something nice with Zora? You don't need to necessarily. You just give me anything, honestly. Honestly, that'd be fine. Don't need to give me anything good in trade for it. You keep your nice Pokemon. But I really appreciate the thought. Then hatching eggs around on the Pokemon League is a great spot, free from obstacles. A compass battle court is just nice. Oh, we could head there. That sounds like a good spot. We'll head up there after I've done this batch. I think the circles are more efficient. If you go somewhere, you might have random Pokemon counters, which can waste time. This is true. We've got plenty here. Okay, we'll move after doing this. Miss G, I like to hatch eggs in the canyons. Keep hopping to find a shiny crab. Yes, that's a good way to do it. We could do that. I'd be down for that, because like I say, I haven't got a shiny cloth yet, so that would be a good one to get. And Professor Oak by 2026, they'll fix 70% of bugs. That's their goal, the mission plan. I don't think they really care too much, you know. Like, it's a big thing to say, but I think they've sold so many copies. They're probably just like, the numbers are there. Do we really need to do it? If it works, kind of working. It feels like that, and I wish it didn't feel like that about it, but it does come across a little bit like that, you know, when they have such importance on fixing other things really quickly and then don't fix the actual things for the players, you know. Because was anyone really that bothered that the duplication glitch was there? It wasn't really affecting anyone else's games. I think the other stuff would have been better to fix before, but you know, it happened with BDSP. Like BDSP, the glitches that came out of that, it was like relentless. We get like a new glitch, and then it would get patched the next week, and then the week after that, you would figure out how to do it again, a different way, and then they would patch it, and it went on for like about a month, I would say, with different patches for it. They did get it right in the end. Been breeding Hisuian Zorua, but only gotten regular Zora. I'm doing something wrong. You need to attach an Everstone to the Zorua, and then it will always be a Hisuian one. That is all you need to do to get the Hisui one for sure. I'm pretty sure loads of people have made that mistake though. Timothy almost prefers Sword and Shield raids over Scarlet and Violet because of the glitches and crashes. Yeah, especially online. I agree with you completely. Catherine, or just give away for Zora. I don't currently have one yet. I'm kind of a noob. I will be 100% Catherine giving away at the end of the stream. Or when I get the shiny. I've got a few boxes there now, so whichever one comes first. But I will make some time to send some out to everyone that would like one anyway. Riley, good luck. Thank you so much, mate. Managed to get yours in 114 eggs. I'm so jealous. So jealous, but congrats. Really nice. But I'm 9,712 resets into a shiny Cyndaquil for Crystal. Oh, that is brutal. I hope you get that soon. I hope you get that soon. And sending you all the shiny luck, mate. But 114 for Zora is nice. Makes up for it a little bit, right? I need to fix the hitboxes on some of the Pokemon. I keep running into all these NPCs. After this one, we're gonna move. Anthony, your game doesn't crash that much. That's good. Like you say, mine, I had like no problems really. I mean, I probably had like 2 or 3 crashes before the update. But since the update, just this week, I've had about 7 or 8 just this week. Which is, yeah, it's just annoying when you don't have autosave on and you lose it like a bunch of like data, you know, you like 2 hours worth of stuff that you've done. Professor Oak, I mean, at this point, most players finish the game, I must assume, so I get them only focusing on raids, but you would like them beloved franchise. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, you would expect them because raids are so, like, such a big part of like the post game now. You would think they would like get it fixed, like over any like priority over anything. Miranda, I can trade Zora as the people. Nice, Miranda, that's super kind. And welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Can you breed for shiny Galarian Meowth? I think you can. Yeah, pretty sure. And that's got a really nice shiny. Shiny Berserker is great. Timothy, I finished the Pokedex in Violet, but not Scarlet. I've only done it in Scarlet, so I haven't done it in Violet yet. So when I've been hunting the Paradox Pokemon, I've had to boot up my Violet and then go into it and then, yeah, do them like with the worst odds to get the Paradox Pokemon. But it's not been too bad with shiny sandwiches. It hasn't taken too long to get them, but yeah, it'd be so much easier if I just had them complete on both. Reinhard, have a shiny Bombardier. Nice. That is a nice shiny as well. I like it. It's a cool shiny. Yeah, that's a good point. CPN Chalice says surprise trade for Zoras. That's a good way to do it, because I bet there's a bunch of people that are surprise trading all there after they've been shiny hunting. And to be honest, that's probably what I will end up doing. Can we? All right. Can we go somewhere like the Pokemon League? Where is the Pokemon League again? Here. And then hatch them there. I haven't even looked, you know. Do we still got shiny locations on, like hatch locations on Pokemon? We must do, right? We must do. Yeah, in Levincia. So yeah, that's cool. I don't know if anyone else likes doing it, but I always like getting... Can I go in here? I don't think I can I? Can I? No, I can't. I can't go in. Can I get... No, I can't. I've never come back here before. You know, the Alfrenada, the top of the thing, just doing the eggs like this. I should just run around the area and try and get the cloth. My favorite shiny is Latex. That's a super nice shiny, Catherine. I love Latex shiny as well. Really nice. It's really nice. Yeah. New to the franchise. You need to check out Shiny Rayquaza. I think you'd like it if you like Latex. No, because Latex is gold, isn't it? So, yeah. What am I talking about? Its original base form's black. Yeah. Okay. So the gold ones. Berserker. And then you got... This is making me... I can't do this. This is too short a circle. It's like my motion sickness. I'm like, oh. Right. Where else did people say we could go? Mesagoza's nice. There's not as many people to run about around there. I just climb up the rocks and fly. Oh, to the battle court. So we can fly over it, Dane. Okay. Climb up. I jump to the battle court. Okay, we'll do that. So we can get in. The small circles, I swear, I'm just like, my eyes are just gone crazy weird. It's definitely a way to puke. Outside Zero Gate. Yeah, that's actually a really good place, John, because it's like literally nothing there. Decidueye the Wish, I have 222 shiny Pokemon in Scarlet. That's insane. I've got like 3 boxes and I thought I was doing good. Just totally blowing me out the water there. 222, that's nuts. Right, let's see. Can we get it from here? Oh, we're hatching eggs on the top. Okay. Lewis, my favorite shiny is Tentacool, since it's the first shiny I got back in gold. Nice, you got a shiny in Pokemon Gold. That is nuts. What are the odds back then? Was it like 1 in 8,000 or something? Or 1 in 6,000? I want to say 8,000. That's nuts though. Nice shiny though to get. There we go. That's how we get back in. Anthony, what switch you use? I actually I bought the OLED, the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet one. The OLED one when it released just before Scarlet and Violet dropped. And so yeah, that's the one I got now. Because the one I had before that was like literally the very first Switch like releases when I got it. So I was like, I should probably get a new one. This one's kind of getting a bit old now. And then I bought it, and then there was all these rumors about the Switch, you know, the Switch Pro coming out. And I was like, it's typical. The Switch Pro is going to get announced next month, and I've just bought the OLED. But it didn't, so that's all right. It's 1 in 8,192. Oh, those odds are crazy. We are so lucky now that we don't have those odds to deal with. This is a super nice place to hatch eggs. So, great suggestion. Thanks for that. TL, you've got the shiny antique form of Sinistea. That is... wow. Yeah. Amazing. Congrats. It's always one that I want to go after, but I just never have the patience to, like, stick with it. I get the shiny and I think, okay, this one's, yeah, the fake one. I've only ever got fake shinies. Lewis, surfing your way to sea form and the thing pops up. Totally panic. I bet, yeah, that's nuts. Then the side closest to the Pokemon Center has a high cliff, easy to get there. Thank you so much, Dane. Appreciate it, mate. I think we've hatched everything, haven't we? We're just running in circles for no reason. Right, how are we doing? We've got plenty, haven't we? We've got plenty to do. There has to be a shiny in amongst all of these. There has to be. Please be a shiny. What will the OT of the Zora be when you trade it? I think it would be Osirus. So it would be my OT. If there was a way I could do it, legit, where it would be your OT. I mean, then you can just breed it down, right? So... Anthony, yeah, my Switch is the original one. It's had some problems, but I still love it. Yeah, I still love it. I got it up there. I do use it. I play normally Violet on it and other things, but I don't think I'd ever get rid of it. It's like my main one. I've really enjoyed the Switch though. Like I liked the Wii U, but I never enjoyed it as much as I think I've enjoyed the Switch. So I think they've set the bar with where they need to go with the next Nintendo console. I have no idea what they'll do though. I would imagine we'll get something soon though. Victoria, thank you so much for the sub, and thanks if you are joining us on the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Tim, I had a shiny Ghastly and Crystal. Nice. And moved to Sapphire, and then my sister reset. No, because she wanted to play. That is devastating. That is actually devastating. I haven't played Pokemon. Been 20 years. I'd be like, I'm not speaking to you ever again. Ever again. That is nuts. Oh man. That is brutal. With how rare they are as well, that just makes it worse. But your sister didn't even know though, to be fair. Or if she knew though, if she knew, that would make it worse. Dude. Timothy, I want the authentic of Sinisty, but keep getting the phosphor. That's all I've ever got. I don't think I've even had an authentic, just regular one. Catherine, I'm so glad the odds are better. Yeah, the odds in this game are crazy good, especially with sandwiches. It's like, it's made it way more accessible, which I think is better. And I do think it's down to Game Freak trying to make it more accessible so people don't have to or don't feel the need to kind of gen in shinies, because literally I think with sandwiches now, you can, like, pretty much anyone, if they just put a little bit of time in, you can get a shiny quite easily. And I think it's a good thing, because I would prefer to have like all Pokemon like legit than have like a bunch of stuff that's all genned. But it's never ever going to be a thing really until it's like way more accessible for everyone. I get the argument though with a lot of people, you know, they're like the old schoolers that, like, you know, put the time in with these old gens to get shinies that take absolutely forever to do. And you can kind of understand from their point of view that it's like, oh, it's way too easy now, when it's like the work that you used to have to put in to get them. But I think it's all around better, so we don't get like so much like reliance on just people like only getting stuff in and generating it, you know. Because if you like, I don't know, like just gen stuff just doesn't, it just got no worth, has it? I don't know. I like legit stuff, but everyone's got their own opinions on it. I don't think there's a right or a wrong. John, how are you doing? I've got hundreds of spare H Zoras, but just don't have time to manually trade them away. Yeah, that's the thing. It does take time. I wish you could kind of just set up like a box. Like, it'd be cool if you could highlight a box and say, okay, I just want to surprise trade all of these Pokemon in this box, and just leave the Switch to kind of run and just do it. It'd be so convenient. I think surprise trades and stuff like that would be so much better if you could just do that, because you would have no problem just kind of being like, yeah, I'll just leave my Switch running. Once it's traded one, it's going to move on to the next one, so on and so on. That'd be cool. Pokemon Rumble on the Wii. Get a trash. Good. Good. I like Pokemon Rumble. I wonder if we'll get it ported to, if we'll ever get anything like that ported to the Switch. I'm hoping we get the GameCube. The one wish I have for porting to the Switch is a GameCube, and I just want the Wind Waker. I just want the Wind Waker on the Switch. Really do. It'd be so good. It's like my favorite Zelda game. I really want to play it on the Switch, but I don't know. I just cannot see it happening. But maybe, you never know. Anthony, what raid should I use Sunken in? I want to try it in Walking Wake, you know. I feel like it can do a job against Walking Wake. I'm annoyed at myself that I didn't get the time to try it against Pikachu, because I feel like Sunken could have maybe beat that Pikachu, you know. I really do. but I just never got around to trying it before the Paradox raid kind of came in, and then Pikachu was no more. I didn't think we were going to get an extra raid on Pokemon Presents, but we did. Oh, we can picnic up here as well, Dane. That is handy. That is super handy. So we can just sandwich and just make more eggs. Don't even need to leave the Pokemon League. Appreciate that, mate. That's really good, useful advice for future. Jeff, I got a shiny generated Hisuian Zorua from a winter trip. Nice. What? I got a shiny generated. Oh, you got a gen. Oh, that is annoying. I can send you one over for you to. I mean, you can use it to breed down with, right? It depends how you feel on like, yeah, you know. I was like getting hyped there. I was like, you got a shiny in a winter trade. That's amazing. But no. I did a trade earlier for a foreign Ditto, and whoever sent me it attached a heavy ball with it, and I was like, I felt super bad afterwards because it was like, it's super nice. Someone sent me a heavy ball with the Ditto, but I literally sent nothing in return, and I felt like super bad about it. I was like, person was probably like, I've just give you like a really rare ball, and you've literally sent me nothing. Thanks. Blacklisted from all those trades with them from now on. Miss G, I'm waiting for Final Fantasy VI on the Switch. Oh, okay. Is it rumored or is it like confirmed? That would be incredible. I love all the Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy 7 and 8, probably my favorites. This is UI wise, my favorite Zelda game. You can't go wrong with that one. Majora's Mask. I think Majora's Mask, Wind Waker. I like Wind Waker at the top for me. Then Majora's Mask. I love Majora's Mask. I'm actually playing through it on the N64 Virtual Console at the minute. Such a good game. And then I'd say Twilight Princess is really cool. I do love Twilight Princess. What would win an awesome Paradox Mon that looks like it can kill you in 50 different ways, or a seed with a happy face? A seed with a happy face every time. I love Sunkern. It's so cool. It's so dumb that it's got the worst base stats pretty much in the entire game, but it can still work because of its moveset. Seaberries, how you doing? What's the best turbo controller for Switch you wanted? I don't know. I use the, I keep having a look, 8-bit Door Ultimate, but like I was saying before, Butler, thank you so much for the sub. Like I was saying before, it's not specifically like you can just turn the turbo on and just leave it. I have to tape like the A button down and then turn the turbo control on with it. Otherwise, it's really good because the battery life on it will last. I've left it for like 16 hours straight and come back to it, and it's still been going. The controller's still been going. So the battery life on it's really good, but I don't know for like specific where you just hit the button and then turn the turbo, switch it on, because this doesn't have a particular switch to turn it on, which is not ideal. But yeah, it's a nice controller otherwise. It's like tries to compete, I think, with the Pro controller. It doesn't feel as nice as a Pro controller, but it is a nice controller. Sorry, I can't give you a better answer than that. I just don't want to recommend something that I haven't really played with myself. Angel, I am from Northumberland, northeast England, which is just north of Newcastle originally. That's where I'm from. So you could call me a Geordie, although I'm not officially a Geordie because you have to really be from Newcastle to be a Geordie, but I class myself as a Geordie. Dan, thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. Chili Pip Love, first and only Final Fantasy game I've ever played was Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age. I haven't actually played that. But now all this talk of Final Fantasy, I'm like, okay, now I'm just gonna disappear for a month while I just go and play these Final Fantasy games I haven't played. Gee, they said the Pixel rematch that is coming spring. None of the news yet. Hopefully, they've got to do the back catalog. It would make sense to. There's like it's just like easy, isn't it, for them to do? You know, they'd be so like everyone would enjoy them. I'd love to play Final Fantasy VI. Reynard, yeah, Wind Waker to the Switch. They've got to do it. They have to. Just feels like it would make, I don't know. I thought they would have done it by now, if I'm honest, but... Angel, thank you so much, mate. Don't get that too much. I always get the, are you Irish? Or, yeah, I don't know. I've got a bit of a wonky accent, though, because it's not quite as true to the original accent I had. I think because I've lived... like in southern England for so long that it's, and I live down in the West Country now, you know, down in Somerset, where they have a well particular accent down here. So yeah, I'll not offend anyone from Somerset. But yeah. Can I get a Tokyo Kitty Cat? Yes, I will be trading these out at the end of the stream. Timothy, off topic, I want to be Pokemon games, but there was one series that I want to be a Pokemon game. It was like the Terrapets 1 and 2. That would be cool. I'd be down for that. Final Fantasy VII is probably the best one. I would say, you know, it's always hard. I think when I've talked about this with friends before, we always feel like the first Final Fantasy that you ever play is always your favorite one. I don't know if that's like true with me now, because like Final Fantasy VIII was the first Final Fantasy I played, and I love Final Fantasy VIII. I thought it was incredible. And then I played 7, and I really, really enjoyed 7. Really enjoyed, but I don't know. I can never make my mind up and make a decision whether it's better than 8, because I just feel like 8 was just that first time I ever played it, and it was just so good, you know. Man, I remember the PlayStation. There was like 4 discs. 4 discs you used to get with Final Fantasy when things were on discs, you know. 4 discs for that Final Fantasy 8. I'm pretty sure it was 4. Nuts. You have to take one out when you finished one disc and load the next one in. Man, saying that makes me feel super old, but it wasn't even that long ago. Jason, thank you so much for the super chat, mate, and great to see you. Hope you're doing well, mate. Good seasons Newcastle having this year. New owner ping off well. Congratulations. Also good to see you again on stream. Great to see you, mate. And yeah, Newcastle are doing all right this season, apart from the weekend when we lost the Carabao Cup, and I'm still a bit sad about it now. I'll get over it, though. I'll get over it. But yeah, having a great season. Eddie Howe's done amazingly well. Hope it continues. We've got Man City on the weekend, though, so I don't think that's going to be like super easy. But you never know. Bruno and the team might be fired up to get a result after things haven't been going super well recently. But hope you're doing well, mate. And like I say, great to see you on the stream tonight. Angel, the history of Final Fantasy VII seems like Shakespeare play. Yeah, I think that's like the whole thing about it. It just feels so complete as a game. Story, everything. It's like a bit of a masterpiece, I would say, anyway, you know. Thinking about Final Fantasy games, they always seem to change the combat system, so you have to get... That is the big problem. I think that's probably one of the reasons why people have their favorites, because they're so used to like the combat system in 1 or the first one that they played, where, you know, they kind of like, they know the ins and outs of it, and then you go to another one and it's completely different, and you like, I'm not enjoying this as much, even though the story's there and all that's good. Those like little subtle changes definitely have an impact. I think it's a good point now. Matsuri, how's the hunt going? Not super well. We're getting close to Masuda odds though, so we're still under Masuda odds if we get it soon, so I can't complain. Found mine in 7 boxes of eggs. Congrats. That's not too bad. That is actually really good. Yeah, congrats on getting it though. That's awesome. They said you are wise. The longest hunt was 13,000 soft resets in BDSP. Stalga. That is nuts. That is nuts. I don't know how many. I wish I'd counted, but it was about 2 months of soft resetting every single day. I was going to the World Championships in 2014, and it wasn't even for a shiny. It was for a specific IV spread. I needed a hidden power flying Zapdos for my team, and I theoried that it worked. It would have been a good call, which it was a really good call for Worlds. And like I say, every day on my commute, I had like a 4-hour commute to work, like 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. And I reset then and reset on evenings, and any spare time I had trying to get the Zapdos with this particular IV spread. And I got it the night before we had to register our team for the tournament. And it wasn't even a good IV. It had a 0 special defense IV. And I just had to, at the time, I was like, I just have to adjust my EVs and go with it, because I can't risk not getting the HP flying Zapdos. And I remember at the tournament, I played my round 2, and I was speaking to one of the players, and he was like, did you gen your Pokemon? And I was like, no. And he was like, he couldn't believe that I soft reset for this hidden power flying Zapdos. It was such an obscure, I think it was like you had to have all the top, I think HP, attack and defense all had to be odd, and then I'm pretty sure special attack, special defense, and speed all had to be even IVs to get that spread. I think that was one of the, I think there was like 2 combinations you could have with the IVs. That was a nightmare, soft resetting for that. But that would have been, I think, in the tens of thousands for soft resets. But it was worth it. It was worth it. It paid off. But the stress of trying to get it, because it was on like a timer as well. There was no way I couldn't not get it, because I would have then had to go to hidden power ice, and it wouldn't have been as good, because then my matchup against Mega Venusaur would have been really bad. And I actually played a Mega Venusaur in my second to last round of Swiss, which was pretty important. So yeah, there's a tail for not a shiny for soft resetting. Crazy. Could have just genned it and it would have taken me 2 minutes. But yeah, I don't know how many people really know that story, you know. They don't really talk about it too much. Anthony, don't even worry about it. The thought that you've just said, that it means a massive amount. The fact that you're here, mate, is all more than enough. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate it, and don't feel the need to. Alpha, do you do wonder trades with non-shiny ones? I'll be giving them away at the end of the stream, so if anyone wants a Zora, then I will be doing a bunch of giveaways for anyone that wants them, because yeah, I like that they've given it away so we can get it before Pokemon Home, but I don't like that they kind of paywalled it as well. You know, it feels like not great. But I guess it's just a bonus, because you're going to get the DLCs anyway. Then it's just a bonus, which it is for me, because I was always going to get the DLCs. But if you weren't planning on getting the DLCs and you're like, I don't have Home, or I haven't bought PLA and I really want Zorua, and the only way for you to get it in your game right now is to buy the DLCs, it feels a little bit sour. I don't know, but yeah. It's a cash grab to get Zorua. And they're delaying Pokemon Home on purpose because of it. Conspiracies. I don't know. I'm just, yeah. Infinity Codeworks, how are you doing? Where's Krat? We're here in Europe, in the woodlands. Hey, it's us, the Krat. Elijah, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Samra, want to start up a YouTube account to start doing Pokemon info, Nuzlocke, and lore videos. Timothy, definitely do it. Just start it. Don't even don't wait. Just get into it and do it. See if you like it as well. You might not like it, but I'm sure you will. And if you do, and you want any help or anything, I can give you any help, then just let me know. Happy to help if I can. Fang the Wolf, how are you doing? Been hunting Zora since yesterday. How long have you been going for yours? Since Tuesday, which has been like, I haven't spent like days doing it, but since Tuesday on and off. And a lot of boxes, it feels like a lot of boxes of eggs now. But yeah, hopefully we get it soon. And hopefully you get yours as well. Decidueye the Wise, of course. Fire away. Professor Oak, got one for you, my friend. Like I say, if I do get another shiny out of these boxes that I've got, I will give the second one away for sure. Sea berries, I know. Like, I really thought... I was so surprised that we didn't get a date announced on the Pokemon Presents for Pokemon Home compatibility. Like, really surprised. And especially because they seem to have they did a big update recently, which felt like, okay, well, they probably just need to do one more update about the same size. They should be ready for it now. But yeah, it just seems to be going on. But then again, like 2 weeks time, we might have home compatibility with the games. You never know. Never know of Pokemon. Stefano, are you giving them all away today? I have to go train in about 30 minutes and we'll be back before 10:30. I will keep some back. So the next stream that we do, I'll do them. I'll do the same again. So hopefully, or Stefano, if you want to just hit me up on Discord or something, and we can work out a time outside of the stream if you can't trade them today. But yeah, I will keep some back. Anthony, what was your favorite Pokemon? Always going to be Tyranitar, I think, number one. I love Tyranitar. What about you? Decidueye the Wise. Have you ever worn shoes without socks before? Never had that question before, I'll tell you that. But I don't really like socks too much. So unless it's like cold in winter, I don't generally wear socks anyway. If that answers your question for you, I way prefer Beffy. And yeah. But yeah, it's the first question. First time I've had that question. Do you need DLC to get Hisuian Zorua and trade? No, you don't. No, you can trade it without the DLC. That's why I'm kind of saying, like, it'd be good if you don't want to buy the DLC, but you want Hisuian Zorua, then hopefully this helps out a little bit. Chili Purple will probably get in home support probably by spring, hopefully, or earlier. I think I would have said before April. It just feels like a long time if we get it in April, like a really long time. And there isn't that much to add in, you know, with it. I don't know. I guess they've got to add Terra types for everything. I don't know how they would, but it shouldn't be too hard to code Terra types, just generic Terra types on everything that hasn't, you know, comes from outside of Paldea, that's already in your home. You just give it the generic Terra type that, like, of its base typing anyway. So it shouldn't be too difficult, but there must be some things why it's holding them up. Because I think Sword and Shield was about March. I want to say it was February when we got it, like late Feb, early March, when we got Sword and Shield compatibility. I definitely remember it being like winter time. Like it was still cold outside when we got that compatibility. And I know it's not saying a lot because the UK is normally cold all the time, but I mean like cold for us and dark. So, because I remember doing the starter mystery gifts that we got for the hidden ability starters that we got then. Because we did a bunch of giveaway stuff on the Discord with those. What's my preferred shoe? I don't know. I got a bunch of shoes, trainers, flip flops, proper shit. I don't know. Probably flip flops. If I was to say anything, I'd probably go bare feet if I could all the time, but like I don't have hobbit feet, so I can't do that. Sakyam was on the hunt for an Iron Treads for a month now. I want to go through many link and surprise trades and finally managed to get one last night. Congrats! Finally got the shiny charm. Oh, I'm sorry it took you so long to get one. I wish I'd streamed before now and I could have just traded you one. That doesn't make it any better, but congrats on getting the shiny charm. That's going to be super nice going forward. Dan, do you think they will add a limited speed boost feature to our Ride Pokemon DLC, similar to what they did in Sword and Shield? I hope so. That'd be cool. That would be really cool if they did, because that I liked what they did, and it was the Isle of Armor, wasn't it, where we got the booster with the bike, and then we got the extra like sparkles at the back, and you could kind of choose which one. That'd be cool if they do something like it. Maybe, you never know. Rockstar Lens. I finally finished my collection of shiny evolutions, including Eevee. Nice. All the Eevees are really nice. Which one's your favorite out of all of them? Favorite shiny? Permanently salty. No badges. Okay, I'm coming in this. When did you start Pokemon and what was your first game? Red, blue, and yellow was my first game. Red was my first game. That was my first Pokemon game. And Bulbasaur was my first starter. And I have no idea where that cartridge is, but it should be somewhere in my parents' house. It should be somewhere, but I don't know where. Dan Cloud, thank you so much for becoming a member, Dan. Massively appreciated, mate. And great to have you here with us on the stream tonight. What about your Tokyo Kit Kat? What about you? What was your first Pokemon game? Rockstar, Umbreon, and Sylveon, both solid shinies. Anthony, what's your least favorite Pokemon? I'm probably going to offend some people here, but my least favorite Pokemon is 100% Cramorant. I just do not like Cramorant at all. There is no convincing me about it either. And it's a lot of people's favorite Pokemon. And I know I upset people when I say it, but it's a weird Pokemon. And I don't like anything about it. Sorry, not sorry. Definitely not. But I'm sure everyone's got their like least favorite Pokemon, right? Cramorant is definitely mine. Thank you. I did 3 shiny midnight form Lycanroc. Nice. Before getting the charm. No shiny sandwiches either. Full odds. That's impressive, man. 3 of them. When I went to Liverpool Regional, I used Lycanroc and I tried to get a shiny the night before, and I just ran out of time. Could not get a shiny. And I went through... I must have done about 6 sandwiches and it just wasn't showing up. Just regular Lycanroc. It was really sad. But Lycanroc did good in the tournament. But it would have been nice to have a shiny one as well. What is my favorite Pokemon game? Tropical Wind. I'm probably going to say Legends Arceus, you know. And I just had such a blast playing Legends Arceus from start to finish. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the new mechanics, the catching mechanics, the training mechanics for it. The music, the soundtrack to that game is just incredible. Aesthetically, it looks good. The storyline was pretty solid. Just everything. I really, really enjoyed it. I find like I'm really hoping we get another Legends game. And it's all off the back of like how much I enjoyed Legends Arceus. Other than that, probably Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Probably some of my favorites. And I'm a huge stickler for Gen 1. Like, I would never not enjoy playing through, like, Kanto games. I really enjoy them. So, I really like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee as well. And every time I boot it up to play it, even though it's a pretty old game now, it still looks really clean for when it came out. Like, that's why I think I was so surprised with when Sword and Shield came out. I was like... it does not look as good as Pikachu Let's Go. You know, Pikachu Let's Go Eevee, Pikachu. At least in my opinion, you know. But I did enjoy Sword and Shield. I did. What about you? What's everyone's favorite Pokemon games? Iori VGC, how are you doing? Had the same kind of thing for Liverpool Regionals. Lexida Santos, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. Desperate for a shiny Dreadnought. Nice shiny as well before the tournament, but didn't manage to get one. It's so annoying. Like, any other time, you know, when you go to Shiny Hunt it, you would get it no trouble at all. But when you got that, like, time limit, you're like, I'm never going to get it. I don't know what it is. Just the RNG gods just do not want you to get it. Then, PLA is such an amazing game. Agree, 100%. Disappointed they didn't bring more PLA mechanics to Scarlet and Violet. Well, from what I know, the PLA mechanics would never be implemented in Gen 9 because of their development paths, because they were on a pretty similar development path, so they were getting done at the same time. So the mechanics that went down well in PLA, as far as I'm aware, will be trialed and tested and implemented in Gen 10. So I would imagine anything that we see from PLA that went down well will be potentially brought into Gen 10. So it would never have been Gen 8. Although, so it would always be that development cycle of when they're going to bring things in, if that makes sense. So, and as far as I heard, the things from PLA went down well. So I'd imagine we'll see some changes, some big changes in Gen 10, potentially, with how maybe things are getting EV'd and stuff like that. But we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, take everything that I'm saying with a grain of salt, but it's from a good source. So I would say it's pretty reliable. But again, there's no guarantees with anything that I'm saying. But like I say, from a good source. Recently found my shiny Lucario after days of trying to find the outbreak. Nice. That is a nice shiny. I love shiny Lucario. Great shiny to get. Chili Puplup, my favorite Pokemon game is Pokemon Pearl. Classic game. Got my first shiny in that game. Me too. I got my first shiny in Pokemon Pearl. That was like legit, like a shiny Fearow. Like, not the best, most glamorous of shinies, but still my first shiny I ever got. Great game though. Diamond and Pearl. That's why I really like BDSP, you know, the remakes. I just really enjoyed those games, even though they didn't go down too well and they were super glitchy, but it's just nice, like nostalgic to go back and play those games. Don't have a favorite, but my first game was Leaf Green. Solid game, great game. I'm praying that they come to the virtual console. They've got to bring Fire Red Leaf Green on the GBA emulator. It'd be so good if they do. Do you like Hisui or normal Zoroark? I think I prefer the Hisuian form, to be honest. I wouldn't have said there's many of the like the Hisui Pokemon. I probably prefer all of the Hisuian forms to the non-Hisuian forms, I think. Trying to think if there's one that I would say, no, the regular one's better, but yeah, I don't know. Yellow or Crystal? Crystal. Every day Crystal. 100%. Because you can go back to Kanto and Crystal anyway if you really want to, but Crystal's such a great game. That's the one game I'm really hoping for on the GB emulator. I really hope we get those. That was another big surprise at the present. So it's like it was just there. It was literally on a plate for Game Freak to be like, oh, by the way, all the Pokemon older gens are now available on the Switch. Even if they said there was an additional charge for them, I'm sure people would have bought them. I was so convinced. I was like, I'm planning, like, we're gonna do some like playthrough streams and stuff like that and all the old gens, but no, not yet. And I'm surprised as well, like Stadium didn't drop as well. It just felt like such a good time for all of these things to kind of get done. But they must have things planned to drop at a later date. Who knows? Who knows? Dan, I really wish I can get Legends Arceus release feature. Let's save a ton of time. Oh, I know. The release feature, I was pulling a lot of Pokemon from Legends Arceus into home the other day. And it's so much easier to just, release Pokemon in there and just organize your boxes. Like, all that is just like quality of life changes in those games. It's so good. Alpha, would you like me to give you shiny Fluttermane for an ordinary? No, I got so many shiny Fluttermanes, but I really appreciate offer. Just give me anything that you don't want. Like, honestly, you don't need to give me anything special in the trade. Honestly, it's super fine. Super fine. Gracie Unicorn 56, thank you so much for the subscribe. And if you are joining us tonight on the stream, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're having a great day as well. Just give me the dodge roll. The dodge roll, I just want, all of that stuff coming back. It would be great, you know? I like the fact that the Pokemon, like, attacked you if you were like out in the wild. I kind of really like that, the idea of that you kind of like, you know, you were kind of intruding on their territory and they were like, nah, I'm not having this. And then you got the more skittish Pokemon that kind of ran away. I just liked all of that. I know we got the skittish Pokemon to a certain extent in Scarlet and Violet, but not quite the same, you know. Tokyo Kit Kat, how many eggs do you... Oh, how many eggs today? I think... What do you reckon? We'll definitely get to 600, I think. I don't know. Depends. It's been pretty slow so far. No, I mean, we've done 100 so far, right? So, yeah, we should get to 600. We should do. Swashiwi, how are you doing? I hope you're good. And thanks for joining the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Rockstar, what are your thoughts on the mini Pokemon series that featured Shiny Hisuian Zorua? I loved it. I'd love to see more of it as well. I love all those like spin-off like anime things that they do. I really wish they just did a fully fledged spin-off series. It would be so good, I think, in that style as well. What about you? Do you think about the DLC legendaries? I like them. I don't know if I'm convinced that the trio are legendaries though. I think the mask Pokemon and what's it called, the turtle, they're definitely legendaries, but I don't know about the village, the trio, if they're legendaries. I don't know. They might be, because like we got Urshifu right in Isle of Armor, and that was a legendary. So yeah, I like them though. I like the design of them. I know they're getting a lot of like, it's kind of mixed, like a lot of people don't like them or think their designs are pretty goofy. But it goes with the Kimikati village theme. I like it. What about you? But I'm pretty easily pleased with like some stuff. There's some designs that I just think, oh man, that's really bad. But they look pretty cool. And the color themes and things are stuff I like as well. Anthony, is YouTube behind my job? No, I wish it would be. That would be amazing if it was. No, I have an actual job, 9 to 5 job, which yeah, you know, no, I'd love it. Like I don't know if it ever will be, but it would be nice if YouTube was. I feel like there'd be way more scope to do other more content and spend time a bit more on doing content, you know, because it just feels so rushed. Like now, you know, what the time I've got to do content around work and other stuff, it's difficult sometimes, especially when a game drops as well. Like you're trying to get content out and figure things out and trying to get it out before other people to try and stay relevant and things like that. And it can be really difficult. Like I don't think I slept more than like 4 hours after like a month after the Scarlet and Violet came out, because I was just trying so much to play the games and put content out. So yeah, that was difficult, but I'm not complaining. I love it. I love creating content, and I feel very privileged to be in a position where, you know, I can do it. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, but we'll see where it goes. It's been a crazy adventure so far, so we'll see where it goes. Chili Pippa, my favorite was the crafting mechanic in Legends. I love the crafting mechanic. It was so good as well. It was so like easy to do as well. Like getting like the items as well that you needed to craft stuff were super easy to get. Like you could buy the majority of them, and the other stuff, I think the mud shots were probably the most tricky thing to get that you couldn't buy, right? That you needed for the sticky globs. But other than that, it was super yeah, I loved it. If we get that back, it would be amazing. Serge CM10, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I don't think if you have talked about it, but what do you think about Colosseum and Gales of Darkness? Love those games. I love those games. Really do. I just think because of Legends Arceus, I don't feel like there's much scope for those getting like a reboot or a remake, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but those games are awesome. Imagine if they got ported onto the Switch. That would be hype. That'd be incredible. So good. Such good games. I really wish I had Gales of Darkness or a copy of it. I don't have a copy of it anymore, and to buy a copy of it is just crazy. It's crazy expensive to buy, and like even a disc of the game is like crazy expensive. So I'm kind of, my only hope now is like either an emulator, so you can get an emulator and play it. It's not kind of the same though, is it? But great games. bang these in. See if these... I'm so annoyed at myself for not breeding these in a special Pokeball. I've got a spare Moonball on my Violet as well, so I could have used that. If I don't get the shiny in this batch, I'm definitely, for the rest of them, I'm definitely getting them all in Moonballs. Sylvia, how are you doing? I found your channel these days and loving it. What do you think of the starters designs? I really love them, you know. I like the starters. I like pretty much most of the designs in Scarlet and Violet. I think they've really done well with like majority of stuff in these games. I wouldn't go as far to say that with the shinies. I think the shinies have been pretty lazy in Scarlet and Violet on a whole, but yeah, the starters are really cool and great to have you join the channel. Great to have you in the stream as well. Thanks for coming by tonight. What about you though? What do you think of the starters? Just in, hey, that's cool though, man. Maybe you'll be able to make it full-time eventually. It would be cool if I could, man. It would be really, it would be, but we'll see where it goes. I just kind of, I'm in the mind where I'm enjoying it and I'm willing to put the work in and see where it goes. If it doesn't come to anything, I think my big goal would be 100k subs. That would be like, when I started YouTube, that was like never even a possibility. So to get kind of halfway there, it feels like, okay, we can maybe do this. We can maybe get and it just to be able to do that, because I feel like it's such a big thing. It would mean so much. So we'll see where it goes, and then from there, you never know what's gonna happen. Looks like you're in DLC area. I know, right? I wish I was. Be cool if I was, right? No, I'm in the Pokemon League. Antonio, hi friend, did you make it so the Zora isn't in an Apricot ball? I hatched 200 eggs and got the Zora in a normal Pokeball before I learned about it. Yeah, I did the same. I kind of got all of these ready today, like 5 boxes, and then after I got them ready for the stream tonight, I realized that we could get them in a special Pokeball. So I think after these, I will be getting them in. Hopefully a Moon Ball will be the perfect ball for it. But yeah, I did exactly the same as that. Dan, do you think the legendary turtle might be related to Arceus or Arceus? I should say, shouldn't I? It's cool to see all the type symbols on the shell. What are your thoughts? I wonder if it is. Yeah, it has something to do. Like there has to be some tie-in, right? It feels like it's the creator of types or some sort. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to hear the lore behind it, though. It really is intriguing. Anthony, thank you so much, mate. It really it means a lot to hear that, and I'm pleased they're useful. That's the main reason they're there. So it really does mean a lot to hear that. And like I say, great to have you on the stream with us tonight. Are we on box 1? Is this? We've only got 1 box after this, have we? Yeah. Oh, we're nearly through them. Okay. I might just do this batch tonight, and then to finish the stream, I think I'll just do the giveaways for the Zora as to whoever wants them given away. So we should have plenty of time to do that. And then for when we come back to this, because it doesn't look like we're going to get it done tonight, unless we get it in these last few, then I'll get them in special Pokeballs. So if anyone that gets a Zora tonight wants one in a Moon Ball, then just hop by the next stream, and I'll do the same the next stream. Island Dread, are you a fan of Decidueye, Kyogre, and Kangaskhan? I love all 3 of those, actually. Yeah, Kyogre is probably one of my favorite box art legendaries. Decidueye is great. There's nothing to dislike about Decidueye at all. Such a cool Pokemon. And Kangaskhan is OG. Mega Kang, I want back all the time. What about you? Have Pokemon XD with the XD poster. Oh, the value altogether, $250 plus. I'm not surprised. You got the poster as well with it. That's super nice. I bet it's in immaculate condition as well. Right, there we go. 520. What are the shiny odds for this? It's 512. 1 in 512. So Masuda method plus the shiny charm. So it's like the max odds we can get for a shiny popping up. So we're well past that now. We're well past that now. Thunder, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining the stream. Tropical Wind, how'd you get it in a special Pokeball? So you have to catch a regular Zorua in the wild in one of the special Apricot balls, and then It needs to be male though, so you can breed it down with a female Zorua, and then you'll be able to get the offspring with it. So that's, I think it's like, it's not just, I don't know if it's just those 2 steps or if there's a few steps to doing it where you get it in the moon ball, but I might include it in the guide that I do, because I was planning on getting the shiny tonight to finish off the guide for getting this and the shiny, and then the special Pokeball makes it a bit more worthwhile doing, so I'll probably do it, getting it in the special Pokeball as well. Hungary, how are you doing? How do you change the Pokeballs? Yeah, so I might do a video on that. Fun VGC, how you doing? Really wish we could get a new Paradoxes as shinies. Shiny Walk and Wake and the Beast Ball would be so cool. Oh, that would be amazing. I know, I hate that they lock the raid events. Shiny lock them. Most of the time, they lock them. But yeah, Shiny Walk and Wake, I really need it. Because it's super nice. I like that they keep it in line with like the Suicune Shiny. It's super nice. Luke, how you doing, mate? Hope you're good. Hope you're celebrating that win from the weekend still, mate, on a high. After you boys devastated us. Hope you're good though, man. It's great to see you on the stream as always. So I'm currently enjoying the live while leveling my start on Meowscarada, Murder and Chansey's nice. Also, yes, Moonball is also pretty for Shiny Zora. Yeah, be perfect in that ball. And those exact shades of black, blue. Yeah. Yeah, like matches, it's like the perfect ball for it. It really is. Hopefully I can get it sorted. I'll do it probably tomorrow, and then I'll probably stream on Saturday or Sunday. Again, continue pick this up. And Forbes, how are you doing, mate? It has been a while. Hope you're doing good, man. Congrats on all the success so far. Thank you so much, mate. And great to have you in the stream. Hope you're doing good, man. Thunderboy, we have not found the shiny at all yet. But maybe we do today. We still got a bunch of eggs to hatch, so. Joanna, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we can keep going with those as well. It's going to be a little while before we get our next raid event though, because the current one's running until the 12th of March. So it's like literally 2 weeks. So I'd imagine when that ends, we'll probably get one that week, because I think it ends on a Sunday evening on the 12th. The Walk and Wake and Iron Leaf one. So we'll probably get one the following Thursday, Friday, and that'll be for just a regular Spotlight Terror Raid event, I would imagine, as they do, you know, the version exclusive ones. Watch it be like Gulpin or something like that, and then we'll get the next 7-star raid, which might coincide with when we get Pokemon Home. So it might be something like Hisuian Decidueye. Could be. How hype would that be? That would be incredible. If we get something like that, that would be good. Time Happy, good luck with the Froggy Hunt. Hope you get it. Great shiny as well. Will you be trading some of these Zora? Yes, I will. That guy B, I will be trading some away. Hidesh, is your stream mute? No, it's not. It shouldn't be mute anyway. All my stuff's coming through as not mute. And Fishy Boy is trading Hisuian Zorua as well. So if anyone wants one before I do any trades, there's a code there. Fishy Boy, super kind. Thanks for doing that. Thunderboy, thank you so much, mate. I really, really appreciate it. Really kind of you to say. To go Kit Kat, why don't you set up a sparkling sandwich to max his chances on the shinies? So when the eggs, you can't do it with eggs. The sparkling power doesn't affect eggs, egg Pokemon, so you can't get any additional effects on. You can't stack shiny powers from sandwiches with eggs. They're kind of separate to regular in like wild encounter shinies. It's a bit like the Terror Raids where sparkling powers won't affect the Terror Raid either, which is a little bit sad, because imagine if you could just set up a sandwich and then do a raid a bunch of times and get a shiny raid. That'd be cool, and then you could share it with everyone, do a raid online so everyone can get shinies. But never mind, you know, they might fix stuff like that in the DLC. I don't know though. They never fixed it in Sword and Shield. The raids were, but the raids were a lot easier to manipulate. Like you could use a seed checker in Sword and Shield to find out, and you could reset the days to change the seed in the dens. But I think they, what is it, like crypto code it? I don't know what it is, but it's like pretty much impossible to do that with the terror raids, I think, in Scarlet and Violet with how they've coded them. From what I know, anyway. Rock Solid. Plan on trying to get 2 Shiny Hisuian Zorua, 1 to keep Zora and 1 nice for the living decks. It's cool, yeah. I was sad in PLA when I actually had to evolve my Shiny Zora into Zoroark. I was like, do I want to do it? I think I ended up doing this a similar thing where I had the Shiny Zorua and then the Shiny Zoroark. The bro, thank you so much for the subscribe. I really appreciate it, my friend. And if you are joining us on the stream, I hope you're enjoying it. Umbro Wolf, thank you as well for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so Surge CM, yeah, so it's the 50% chance you would get from 2 parents having different Pokeballs. Whereas with the Ditto, you're never going to get an additional chance. So it'll always revert to what the parent has. But the parent in this case has a Cherish Ball, which can never be bred down. A bit like a Master Ball can never be bred down. So you're kind of locked that way. Luke, your son says hello and asks how hard it is to get a shiny. Hello, Luke, son. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. And hope you're enjoying it with your dad. And how hard is it to get a shiny? This one is very difficult for us to get. It's not as easy. If you're setting up sandwiches, sparkling ones, it's normally not too difficult. You normally get it within an hour, I would say. Half an hour, normally. Maybe if you're a bit unlucky, an hour and a half, 3 sandwiches. And if you don't play Scarlet and Violet, all I'm talking about is sandwiches, so you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. But you can create these sandwiches that give you extra shiny chances, but they don't affect eggs, unfortunately. So the eggs are pretty difficult to get. Sublines, what are your thoughts on Hisuian Zorua as a potential raid Pokemon to use? I think it could be actually quite good. Its typing's like amazing. Its typing is so good. And it gets set up moves, and it gets taunt, and it's got such a good move pool. It's got such a good move pool. And its stat distribution is really good. It's fast as well. So I think it could be a really good raidmon. Can I have the first shiny AO? I would, but I really want to keep it for myself. So if I get a second shiny, I have said I will give it away, but not the first one, unfortunately. Michelle, thank you so much. Appreciate it. The odds are 1 in 512, yeah. Appreciate the sub. Okay. I'm going to have to... we can't have... right. My chill for 5. Chill for 5. We have a no spam policy here. Well, I say we. I'm pretty sure everyone appreciates the no spam, so I'm going to include everyone when I say that. Dan, I'm having trouble farming Salty Herba Mystica. I keep getting the rest, though. There's like, what is it, like 5 or 6 Pokemon that have specifically like salty or give you more chance of getting salty. Palafin's definitely one. Is Dondozo one? I think Organical's another one, but I think they can give you different Herba Mystica as well. Palafin's always one that I find in the 5-star raids, and it always seems to give me salty, but I'm just running around for no reason. I keep doing this. But yeah, salty's definitely the most difficult one to get. I think Gengar might give salty drops as well. I'm not sure. He said thank you. No problem. And Miles, my dude. Is he a Man U fan like you then, Luke? Or does he support a good football team? Last month I did full odds egg hunt and so took 6,000 eggs. Cole, thank you so much for the subscribe. 6,000 eggs. That is dedication. You know, I think Rillaboom was probably the longest egg hunt that I did in Sword and Shield, and that was about, that must have been over 2,000 eggs. So not even a third of what you did. That's crazy. Full odds as well. Ugh. Just the RNG sometimes just doesn't like you, does it? Like, I feel like that with this, really. Although I shouldn't have really got it within, I should have only got it around now, but I feel like I should get it a lot sooner. But been in stream for around an hour, just farming herb drops. Sub now. You've been super kind and entertaining. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Cole. I appreciate it, and hope the herb farming is going good. I know sometimes it can be super frustrating when you're going for those, especially like 6-star raids where you know it's the Pokemon that can drop multiples, you know, like Dondozo or Amoonguss, and you beat them and you get nothing other than candies, and you're like, yep, just spent 5 minutes doing this. Thanks. It's super frustrating. It's so annoying. But then you get good ones, and you get like 2 or 3 at a time, which is always nice. And great to have you here as well. So thanks for coming by the stream. Thunderboy, if we play this game after Simia in an emulator, so there can be any way to get past raid events. I don't know about that. Possibly. I would imagine you probably could do it in an emulator. Yeah, I'd imagine that would be super possible. So just CM, Ferrigraph and Dondozo usually give Salty Herba, mostly tank Pokemon. Yeah. Also believe you. Yeah, Vaporeon's definitely one, isn't it? I'm trying to remember the list because there's like a few of them that definitely, there's like a select few. I want to say like 6 or 7 that definitely do. And I have the full odds disease. Oh, me and you both. Although I did get, what was it the other day? Yeah, Pinchurchin. Full odds Pinchurchin I got the other day in my Violet, because I haven't got the shiny charm in that. So that was super nice to get. And I did get a Stantler as well. Early game, full odds. But I feel like it's easier to get full odds stuff in Scarlet and Violet than it is other games. But I don't know. I might just be overthinking it. Right, on to the last few, and then we will do the giveaways. Can we get them in these last few eggs then? And Forbes, how many shinies do we have? Can I check that? Can I check it? I think I can, can't I? I can go to my card and check. Let's see. I never really have profile. Let's see, because I can flip it over. Shiny Pokemon battled 111. I don't know if I've caught that many, so that's worrying. It's definitely worrying. I don't think I own 111 shiny Pokemon, but I might do. I don't know, but that feels like a lot of shinies in this game. I feel like I've missed a lot of shinies then. Either that, or I've just lost count. The odds of 512 one sometimes need that much eggs for a shiny, just because. So every egg has a 1 in 512 chance. So like, yeah, when you look at it, you think, okay, well, I should get it with 1 in 512, but sometimes you can just get really unlucky, and it can go into the thousands as well, you know. Anthony, I hate Amoonguss. I love Amoonguss, but it can be a frustrating raid. But something like an Ileap is pretty good into it with like Vital Spirit or Goldingo. It's normally quite good. Depending on the type of the Amoonguss though. Can make it difficult. Thoughts on OG Zygarde? I love Zygarde. I'm really hoping it makes a return in the DLC somehow. It just feels like there's so many links to it with terrestrialization and its different forms and how it could potentially be linked to Paradox Pokemon. I love Zygarde though. I think it's great. Yeah. I want to see more of it. Moongus and Breloom with Spore are the worst. Yeah, they are. But Goldingo's really good for that. Goldingo with the Good as Gold ability. And then, yeah. So Annihilate, Vital Spirit's nice. And then stuff with Overcoat. I don't know if we've got many Overcoat users in the decks. But Overcoat's a nice ability because then you can't be affected by powder moves. So you get the immunity to sleep powder and Spore, which is good. Definitely will see you at an average 2 full odd shinies per Scarlet and Violet playthrough. Yeah, 100%. Then shiny Pokemon battle that includes ones that you've evolved, so caught smaller and evolved. Okay, so they count those. That makes sense. That makes way more sense. So yeah, that is, yeah. I'm sitting here thinking, man, I've missed at least 60 shinies. At least. If that was just based on one encounter for every count, you know? Rarest spell, I haven't got it shiny yet. No, not in this game anyway. I have got it shiny in Pokemon Legends Arceus, but because Game Freak aren't allowing us to have that compatibility yet, we're resorting to trying to get it in Scarlet and Violet, which is cool, but it's been a bit of a challenge so far. Coal Creek, it is a mystery gift that you get for pre-ordering the DLC. You get a mystery gift code when you pre-order the DLC pack, and then yeah, you got it in the game. So it's a legit way to get it at the minute, but I'm gonna give a bunch away at the end of the stream, so if you stick around and you want one that have hatched, yeah, jump in. But that is how you get it. Paywall in it at the minute. Right, I mean, we got 18 after this, so not too many. Reveroom with Overcoat. Reveroom, yeah, gets it. Reveroom's actually pretty good. It's got a nice shiny as well, another gold one. Anthony missed 60 shinies. No, I didn't miss them. I think it just counts the evolution as one, so, you know, like if I've got, like, I think Dane said, if I had a shiny Smoliv, it would get counted 3 times, because it would be second evolution would get counted, and then its third evolution would get counted in that shiny count as well. So whereas Phil, I got the shiny but traded it to me. Still sick though. I don't know how. It was in a moon ball. Nice. Yeah, so you can breed it down with another Zorua. If you catch a Zorua in Scarlet and Violet in a moon ball and then breed it down with a Hisuian one, you can get the chance of getting it in the special Pokeball. So when you get that one in the special Pokeball, that's the one that then you breed on. So all of your Hisuian Zoruas after that are all in that special Pokeball. So that is possible to do. Alpha Zeus. I'll try and do as many as I can, so we'll see how many we get through. But ideally, I'd like to trade them all away in the end, everything that I've got today. But I can't do it today. I just don't have the time to trade all of the boxes away. There's probably not enough for you to get rid of everything that I've got on the boxes anyway. What is your next shiny hunt? Well, that is the question. I was saying before, there's like a bunch of stuff that I haven't caught yet in Scarlet and Violet, like the newer Pokemon, like Clove, stuff that I like the shinies of, but I've just not got around to getting shinies of, like Clove, Orthworm, is another one. So there's stuff I haven't got yet in game, but I kind of like the idea of going after the Vivillons, like the signature ones, so you can like trade in a postcard every day from Pokemon Go. Depending where your postcard's from, it'll determine what the different pattern is. And I did the Archipelago one today and got the shiny of that and its regular form, and that'd be a kind of cool thing to do, but the stream wouldn't last long, so you would do it at the start and then move on to something else. But yeah, I'm totally open to ideas though for going after shinies. If anyone's got any preferences and going for some hard stuff, like the hardest one in the games, I think, is probably the static ones, which is like Spiritomb, 100%. But I've tried that before and we got past like 4,000 resets and it was just yeah, had to move on. It's pretty brutal. Shiny challenges with others, I'd love to do that. That'd be good. Although if we got like our current luck, it wouldn't be going so well. I'd be losing a lot. But they would be a lot of fun. A lot of fun to do. What's your favorite water type, electric type, and grass type? Mine is Blastoise and Teleon. Nice. Zora. And grass is between Sceptile and Venusaur. Okay, so my favorite water type. Like the first one that comes to mind is Azumarill. So I'll say Azumarill for my favorite water type. I don't know if it will be my favorite water type, though. I really like Azumarill, though. I like its typing as well. Water Fairy's good. Electric type, probably Zapdos. And grass type, I would say Venusaur as well. Venusaur is the best. But yeah. Yeah, let's say Azumarill, Zapdos, and Venusaur. Yeah, they're cool. If any way to get past raid events in emulator, can you please make it a video on it? Of course, yeah. I'd love to. I'd love to be able to host. Like, if you could do it where it was like a way to host past raids, it would be cool. You know? Gareth Thomas, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it, mate. And if you are in the stream, I hope you're enjoying it with us all. Luke. Miles says you look good today. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Today's a good day. Want to see me on a not so good day? Ivan, is someone still trading Zora? I think there was a couple of people trading already, but I've not got many eggs to hatch left, and then I'm gonna start trading some out. Sam. Azumarill with Belly Drum goes hard, yeah. You know, I think my favorite Azumarill set is probably Sap Sipper Perish Song. I love Perish Song Azumarill. You normally like play it with like light screen, normally waterfall, but you probably give it liquidation. So, and then Perish Song Protect. Yeah, it's really good. Sap Sipper's just such a nice ability on it as well. Just gives you complete immunity to grass types, which is fun. But Azumarill is great. But there's so many good water types. It's really hard to pick. Like, I like Vaporeon as well. And Suicune. But electric types, if I was to say a non-legendary... I like Lantern. Lantern's cool. Lantern's a cool water type as well, so it could fit into that as well. I don't know. It's too many. Is there anyone willing to trade a Hisuian Zorua? Mystic Blue, if you stick around for a little bit, I've only got a few more eggs to hatch. I'm going to be trading with people on stream that want them. So, yeah, what have we got? 12 eggs to go? I can't believe we've not got the shiny out of all of these eggs that we've hatched. The hunt looks like it's continuing on. But at least we got a bunch of Hisuian Zorua that we can trade out, right? Anthony, what's my favorite shiny? I always think of Azumarill. I know I'm saying Azumarill a lot, but I like Azumarill shiny a lot. But I do really like Porygon 2, like Nidoking, really nice shinies. Rayquaza, Primal Groudon, Kyogre. The Primal shinies, not the regular shinies. I think normal shiny Kyogre's not great. Like just regular Kyogre. I'm not a big fan of the pink, but the Primal shinies are really cool. What else? What else is there? There's so many I like. But yeah, I think Nidoking would be up there. Would be up there. Really nice shiny. Mystic, no problem, mate. What about you, Anthony? What's your favorite shiny? Begun, Beb Ung Ulin. I can't even say it. I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. Bebegulin. See, I'm not even saying it properly there. Hello, Cyrus. Man, glad to find you live. Use all your videos for terror builds and shiny hunts. Man, I'm just going to say I'm sorry for butchering your username. I'm just tongue-tied and I cannot get it. But I apologize, but I really appreciate it. And great to have you on the stream with us tonight. So thank you so much for coming by. Can anyone help me evolve Finizin? The circle code is... the circle code... Mirror and friends, if there's anyone that can help out, evolve Finizin, can do solid for Mirror and friends. The code is in the chat, so that would be cool. Gimroth. Will you be checking out the new anime? What, the new Pokemon anime? I definitely will, I think. I haven't watched any of the last series. Like, I haven't watched any Pokemon anime in, like, I didn't watch any of the Sword and Shield anime at all, except the final tournament, but only the Japanese version. Just to see, because it was pretty hype what happened. No spoilers, of course, if no one knows what's happened yet. But yeah, so I'll check it out because it'll be interesting to see with them kind of moving in a totally different direction. So yeah. Does Primal Pokemon consider as Paradox 2? Seems familiar. Oh, it's like Primal Reversion, right? So yeah, I guess, because they're like an ancient form, right? So they have to be classed as, they're kind of classed as a Paradox Pokemon, right? Like a legendary Paradox. Is that the Primals were, I guess, the first Paradox Pokemon that we got. So yeah, because it was like a Mega Evolution, right? But it was a primal reversion, they call it, rather than, but it's kind of, yeah, I guess. I've never really thought about it till now, but yeah, they're exactly like a Paradox Pokemon. Okay, friends, these are the last 6 for today's stream, and then I will do some trading out for as long as I can for whoever wants a Hisuian Zorua in their game. Imagine if we get it with literally the last egg as well. That'd be perfect. No worries, bro. All the streamers butchered it, but it's always funny. I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one. Debungulan. Okay, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the help with that. Gimroth, I think the new Pokemon anime might just bring new fans into the game. Potential new subs for you. Might also be why Gita was so easy. Maybe, yeah. It'd be interesting to see how they, like, if they integrate, because I'm sure they're talking about like old characters coming back into it, right? And they've said it isn't the last we've seen of Ash, but whether that's just they're going to do like just side things with it, I don't know. Jason, how you doing? Have you noticed if duplication glitch got patched? I'm duping right now before needing to update for wake leaves. My friend told me it wasn't working for him. Yeah, so it's definitely, like, which version are you on? The dupe glitch definitely is definitely patched, I think. I don't know if you keep your copy of Miraidon or Coridon, if it still works. It might work when you've updated it, but I don't know. I would bet, if I was to bet anything, I would say it probably wouldn't work. But I don't know. I don't know. I've not spoke to anyone that's updated and still has the kind of second copy of the Ride Legendary. But it would have to, I don't know how they would get rid of it from your boxes with just an update. I don't know. If you've got it there, I think it would probably still work. I'd want to say, but I don't want to tell you that it will still work and you update and then you can't do it anymore. So I don't know. I'll try and find out, and like if you're around on the next stream, I'll try and let you know then. When you stream next, so probably on the weekend, probably Sunday, I think, probably will be the next stream when I've got a bit of time when I can hop on. So we'll continue this then. If we don't get it within the next few eggs, for sure. Chile, I have high hopes for new Pokemon anime since they won't be focusing on Ash anymore, having new creativity with work. Yeah, I feel the same. Like, I like Ash and I like Pikachu, but I just feel like it's been done, hasn't it, for so long, and it's just regurgitating the kind of the same sort of thing, similar sort of thing, you know, not exactly the same, but, you know. Right. Let's see, is this going to be the shiny one? Can it be the last one of the night? No. We're destined. I don't think his Shiny Hisuian Zorua does not exist in my game. Right. Okay. So, boxes. Let's chuck these in there. Right. I don't know the best way to do this. I think I might just go online and I think I'm just going to put a trade code in and then I'm just going to let it be a free-for-all, and I'll just keep doing it until I have to head off. Link trade. And we don't want that code. So we want, let's go 08523669. Don't worry if you don't get it the first time or the second time. I will do this for a while. We've got a little while. So 3669 is the code. Trade code. And I'm just going to keep this the same. So that is the trade code. I'm going to go offline mode. So I need to go online. Okay. Sabri, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks for dropping by the stream. And if you want to get yourself a Hisuian Zorua, I'm going to be trading a bunch of them away now. So, yeah, I think this is the best way to do it. If you guys just pop in the code and then, yes, get one on Sunday. And I'll try and get you one with a moon ball if you want to get one on Sunday instead of tonight. So there's the first one. There's the first one going away. And Sai, apologies if already asked, but did picnic and ended up hatching normal Zora. Yeah, you need to attach the Everstone to the Zora, and then if you do that, you'll get the Hisuian version rather than the regular one. Red, you can't dupe glitch item anymore. You get to keep the Koraidon, Miraidon in your party and in your boxes. Just can't retrieve the duplicated item on the Pokemon since the option is removed. That makes sense. Oh my god. No way. No way. Please, I appreciate this so much. Shiny Cloth, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Tournament Gaming, thank you so much for the sub as well. Really appreciate it. Shiny Cloth, I love Shiny Cloth as well. It's literally one that I've been, and it's in a dive ball. Rockstar Lins, thank you so much, my friend. That is super kind of you. Everyone else, if you are trading, don't feel like you need to give me anything good. Honestly, just literally, just give me whatever. Oh no, I need to come out of this. I need to come out of this. Just give me whatever. Honestly, it's you don't need to send me anything special. But I massively appreciate the shiny cloth. That's made my night. So thank you so much. Yeah, if you want to hop in, the code, I'll keep putting it in the chat. So if you want to get yourself a shiny Hisuian Zorua, then you can use the code and I'll trade away. I've got a little bit of time, so I can trade a bunch of these. Florges, nice. Nice. That's not a shiny, is it? I can't remember what a shiny Florges looks like. I hope it's not. I sound so ungrateful. If it is. No, it's purple leaves, isn't it? Purple leaves, so that's good. That's good. It's purple, yeah. Had to luck, Jassy. Sakami, I really thank you for your guides, Osirus. Thank you so much. I was actually watching the Azumarill Dragon Terror Raid yesterday to beat an Amoonguss Dragon. Thank you. No, I'm pleased it helps. It's quite good, actually. With the Misty Terrain, it would be quite good against the Amoonguss as well. And thankfully, with the update, I think that's one of the things that they have actually fixed is the play rough mechanic. It seems like it does actual damage now, and it doesn't glitch out as much. Link trade. So yeah, begin search. If anyone's wondering what the trade code is, just let me know and I can put it again in the chat because it probably will disappear quite quickly. Farah on the track, how are you doing? I hope you are good. Thanks for hopping in and joining the stream. Froggy, nice. Yeah, Anthony, I'm super happy it's fixed as well. J-Love, thank you so much for becoming a new member. Thank you so much. It means a massive amount. Really helps out the channel. And Jassy, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Look at that little froggy. Love it. Sabri, do you need an online subscription to trade online? I don't know if you do you? You can't. I think you can trade. I'm pretty sure. I want to say that guy. Thank you so much. I want to say you can trade without the online subscription. Is that right? Oh, you do need it. Begungalan. No, I'm not from Australia. I wish I was. It would be a lot hotter over there. And I'm definitely a sun baby. I'm definitely not a cold person baby. But no, I'm from the UK, mate. I'm from the UK. I'm from northern England, northeast England. So if you've ever heard of Newcastle, it's near there. That's where I'm from originally. But I live down south in the UK now. But I don't speak too much like a southerner. Sandal, nice. One of my favorites as well. I love Crocodile. Crocodile's great Pokemon. Anyone else a big Crocodile fan in chat? I love Crocodile's such a cool Pokemon. Really do love it. And it has won World Championships as well, so it's good as well. Red Wolf, you need to trade it with other people around the world, but you can trade locally without it. Okay, so just online. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? That you need it, that they paywall that. It doesn't feel like a facility that should be paywalled. Like you're just literally, yeah, I don't know. To me anyway, I get that the terror raids are paywalled if you want to do those online, because there's like maintenance and stuff that you need to do to like make sure that they're working right and the new raids are all going up and stuff like that. So I get that, but I don't get the just trading Pokemon. It doesn't make too much sense. But where they can make a little bit of money, they will. Rockstar Land, brand new Osirus is named Osirus. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, mate. Crocodile's the best. Right, let's see. Let's go for another one. And don't worry, if there is people waiting to get in and get one of these, don't worry, I'll be doing this for a little while, so hopefully I can get through the majority of you that want to grab one tonight, if you do want to grab one. If you do miss tonight, though, don't worry, like, we'll be streaming Sunday, and... Shiny Gibble. No, you can't trade me these good things. People, please, please. Thank you so much. Look at it. It looks so cool. It looks amazing. Thank you so much. But please don't send me your shinies, because you should keep them in your game. These aren't worth, like, me. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad for taking shinies off people, because I know how hard they can be to get. Especially after tonight's stream, right? But thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. And Garchomp is a shiny I don't have in this game. And it's in a quick ball as well. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Please don't feel like you need to send me shinies. Honestly, this is just like I'm just sending stuff out to you guys to help out. So for those of you that don't want to buy the DLC and you want Zora in your game now, then you can do it. You can get it. And like I say, if anyone's worried about missing out, if they haven't been able to get on to do it yet, don't worry, I'll do this for a while. And like I say, I will be doing it again on Sunday. And probably the ones that I will be doing on Sunday. No. Stop it. I'm going to, like, literally, no. Iron Valiant shiny as well. Look at it. There's no way anyone should send me this. Too kind, chat. Too kind. Who's your favorite evil team besides Team Rocket? Probably... I think... Team Flare are the worst. I would say Team Flare are the worst, I think. But my favorite outside of Team Rocket... Thank you so much for the shiny Iron Valiant. What team's Cyrus on? What team's is Cyrus on? Ralph, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it, mate. And if you are joining us on the stream, hope you're enjoying it. Is it Galactic? No, it's not Galactic, is it? Team Galactic? They'd be my second choice, I think. Although Ruby and Sapphire teams are pretty cool, aren't they? You know? Team Aqua. Team Aqua are pretty cool. Guys, you've got to stop sending me shinies. Stop sending me your shiny. Like, really, honestly, please. Please, keep your shiny. I appreciate it so much. Vespa Queen is a great shiny. Look at it. Look at how nice it looks. You're too kind, chat. But please, no more. Today is my birthday. Sabri, happy birthday. Hope you're having an amazing birthday. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And it is awesome. All the best. Can you join my raid, please? I'm having trouble with iron leaves. I can. I can after this, for sure. Yeah. Thank you so much for the shiny Vespa Queen. And it's a great shiny as well. Right. Keep it going. Bill, thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it, mate. Rockstar Line, you've started the shiny train. Right, no more shinies, friends. Just give me the trashiest Pokemon that you've got. As long as it's not Cramorant. Snova. Another shiny. Friends, please don't feel like you need to. I'm sending some Hisuian Zorua in Moonball 2 if you want. Nice, Sylvia, that's awesome. So, Sylvia's doing some Moonball Hisuian Zoras, which are a little bit of an upgrade on the ones that I'm sending because they're only in Pokeballs. I'm sorry. So, if we do this again on Sunday after the stream, they will hopefully be all in Moonballs. So, maybe better. And even if you got one tonight and you want one in a Moonball on the next stream, then you're more than welcome to grab another one. But thank you so much for the shiny Snova. A Bomber Snow is definitely one of my faves as well. So, great shiny. All the shine. Too many shinies. Anthony, don't. No more shinies, peeps. Stop the shiny train. We need to stop it. I sound really ungrateful, but I'm honestly not ungrateful. I am super appreciative of all the shinies, and I just feel like you guys should keep your shinies for you. Look at it. Look at it. I love this Pokemon, and it's really good. I think it's really got a lot of potential in competitive play, you know? Sabri, what was your favorite Pokemon? Tyranitar, 100% my favorite Pokemon. I love Tyranitar. What about you? What's your favorite? Eon just got shiny Finizen in an outbreak. Nice, congrats. Shiny Finizen's great. Thank you again for the shiny and the Bramogast. It'll be very much appreciated. Very nice shiny. Ruben, how can I get a Hisuian Zora in another ball than the Cherish Ball? So if you catch a Zoroark, just a regular one in your copy of Scarlet and Violet, and a special Pokeball, then you could breed that with the Hisuian one, and you'll be able to, if you give the Hisuian one the Everstone when you're breeding it, you have a good chance of the special Pokeball passing down to the baby. And once, I think it's 50% between the two. So once you get one offspring with the special Pokeball, then just breed that with Ditto, and then it'll always have that special Pokeball. I have Xbox. You have a shiny Charizard. Nice. I started doing a shiny hunt for Charizard, and I just never had time to finish it. Shiny Charizard's a great shiny, though. The Earthworm. No. I'm saying no, and I'm just clicking here. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. No, I really appreciate it. But please don't feel like if you're taking one of these Zoras off me tonight that you need to give me a shiny. I really don't expect a shiny at all. I just give me the worst, trashiest Pokemon that you want. Just get rid of to get yourself one of these Pokemon. Honestly, don't give me your good shinies. But RJ, thank you so much for the Earthworm. Super nice shiny as well. Just reminds me of toothpaste, and it's in a dive ball as well. My favorite, the best ball. What's the code, Connie? The code is right now, if it should be in chat. It's not the most straightforward, but hopefully it just means that you guys are the only ones. Oh, there we go. Anthony, you found a shiny Gmax Max IV hidden ability Charizard in a raid. That is super nice. I think I remember, I don't think mine was like perfect IVs at all, but remember early Sword and Shield days when we could first get you know, when you could day skip to go through the raid dens. Oh man, I remember just trying to get a G-Max Charizard. Find a G-Max Charizard was hard enough. But yeah, getting a shiny one, pretty awesome. Nice catch though. Shiny Fortress, friends. Okay, really, no more shinies. I'm gonna end up with a box of like full box of shinies. This was not the intention. Rudy, thank you so much. DD, isn't that awesome that viewers want to have their shiny little treasures? I love this. I know, it really is. It really, like, it's, I feel like super bad. Like, I feel super appreciative and really like, it's just amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. But yeah, I also feel a little bit bad. Like, I'm not giving you anything of value in return. So yeah. Let me get Moonball ones and attach some items to them, and then it might make up for it a little bit. But it's amazing though, Diggy D. I appreciate all of it. Forestress is such a nice shiny as well. Look at it. Look at it. The golden ball. The golden ball. I love it. Thank you so much. What happened if you get shiny Pokemon with website names? I should trade it away, right? Probably not like legit. Probably not legit. I would say definitely not legit. Yeah. Like, don't buy shinies off eBay. Or don't buy shinies full stop, really. Like, you know. But yeah, if they've probably got their gen, then. But it depends how you feel about, like, gen Pokemon. Pelipper, non-shiny, which is good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I do like Pelipper, though. Pelipper's a great Pokemon. The big bird. The real bird. The only bird flying water type. That's right, Cramorant. Mystic Blue, you can't send... No, don't send me a shiny Altaria, mate. Darn, it's such a nice shiny. Keep that. You keep that. I appreciate it. Just send me anything. Just send me a Magikarp. Did I ever tell anyone my favorite Pokemon is Magikarp? Just regular non-shiny Magikarp. I really like the red color of it. I get upset if I get the orange colored one. So if you've got Magikarp, friends, or Smoliv is another one, but just the green one. They're my favorites. Are there many of you guys waiting still? How many people are waiting? I just want to try and gauge how many people are waiting to try and get in on this. Thank you so much. Like, I haven't got a shiny Altaria. I don't think I've ever had a shiny Altaria. Always loved it as well. Thank you so much. But you honestly didn't need to. And that sounds super ungrateful. But no, I really appreciate it. That's amazing. It's just amazing. Thank you so much. Right, I want one. Me still here waiting. Told you. Mystic Blue. Honestly, thank you so much. You honestly didn't need to. Such a cool shiny. It's like too good to give away. Too good. Look at it. It looks amazing. I love Altaria as well. It's such a cool shiny. Everyone that's traded me tonight as well, more than welcome, like I said, to come back on Sunday. If I've got them all in Moon Balls and you want one in a special Apricot Ball, that's the ball I'll probably do it in. I think the Apricot Ball or the Lure Ball might look nice as well with them. So I might do a mix of those between the two. So if you want to come back on Sunday and grab some more after the stream, after you try and get the shiny again, then more than welcome to just come and grab some with the Apricot Balls as well, if you'd like to. Look at the shiny Fluttermane. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Shiny Fluttermane is a great shiny as well. Mighty X. It's pretty epic. Like, it is pretty epic. I'm ending up with like a box of pretty much full box of shinies, which is incredible. Where'd you find all the gimme ghouls? So that's actually one of the guides I never did on the channel, the gimme ghoul coin locations. But if you look for the towers, you know, the fly point towers, they're good. At the top of those, you normally find chests, and around most Pokemon centers. And look at the name of it as well. Look at that. Abdu, thank you so much. Honestly, that means a lot, and it's a great shiny as well. Honestly, I really appreciate it. Great name as well. Little plug there. I appreciate it. Gleaming Gamer, thank you so much for the subscribe. And if you are joining us tonight on the stream, I hope you're enjoying it. Mystic Blue, you can definitely have another. I've got plenty of them, so if you can hop in and get another one, yeah, for sure. James, how you doing? I hope you're good, my friend. Thanks for hopping in and joining us tonight. Dream Ball. Jassy, I hope you get it in the Dream Ball. Great ball to get it in. I wish I had another spare Dream Ball, actually. It's like, I think I've only had a couple of those. I got Shiny Dunsparce. I feel like I need to evolve this on stream. Could be 3-formed the Dunsparce. I've had no luck getting the 3-segment the Dunsparce, the shiny one. I think I've evolved 2 or 3 with no luck. Thank you so much, honestly. Should you need to find them all though? Sylvia, you can usually find Gimmighouls in ruins. Oh yeah, the ruins are a really good place for them. And also if you've got Pokemon Go. Oh no, it's cancelled. Let's hop in again. Communicating. Hopefully. Is it trading? No. That's a bit annoying. Alright, let's go again. Yeah, if you got Pokemon Go at the minute and you send a postcode over to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, if you connect the two up, you get 50 Gimmigool cons, which is pretty handy. Really handy. But the ruins are, yeah, the ruins are a really good location for them to grab them as well. Nice frog, another Froakie. Froakie's such a cool Pokemon. Got to be one of the best starter Pokemon. I have Xbox. Don't. No. Dude. Don't. No. I really appreciate it. Give me, like I say, like Magikarp's like my all-time favorite. All-time favorite. Like second to Tyranitar. I've been heavy lurking, but really enjoyable stream. I always look forward to your guides. Keep up the great work. Lil P, thank you so much, mate. That really honestly means a lot, and I'm pleased to hear you've enjoyed the stream tonight. Hopefully see you in another one soon, and feel free to grab one of these Zora if you want one tonight, or like I say, I'll be doing them in the special Apricot Bowls. So Sunday, I should have a bit more time on Sunday because I don't have a great deal of time left tonight. I will definitely trade the rest of this box away, but I think that's probably... for time, I'm probably gonna have to say I can't do much more than that. We'll see what I can do. Terrence Lim, thank you so much for the subside, Terrence. And I have Xbox 3600. You got the best Xbox. Thank you so much, mate, for the subscribe. I really appreciate it. Shiny Sableye, the best as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Shiny Sableye. Big shout out for that one. Found a shiny Tarantula in the first 5 minutes again. That is nuts, Ryan. First 5 minutes of your playthrough and you got a shiny one. Nice. That's epic. It's a nice shiny as well. Really nice shiny. Ruben. So what is he saying? Is send him all your 6 6-star Tyranitars that you fought so hard for. Yeah. Send them over with all those different terraforms. Spider-Man color. Yeah, I do love it. It's great. Just hanging in the tree. That's such a cool shiny to get as well. Thank you so much for the Sableye. Great shiny as well. Ruben, you found a shiny Fletchinder in 1 hour and again. Nice. I don't think I think oh, what was it? I'm trying to think. Zangoose was my first shiny. Just random wild shiny. Just ran past it. I think I was doing the guide for the legendary Pokemon and collecting the staffs and finding the locations for them. And yeah, just ran past a Zangoose and it was blue and I was like, what? And that was crazy. It's a cool moment. So I'll definitely do this box but I have to say I probably don't have like... Friends, thank you so much for all of these shinies. Honestly, these are amazing, and I will treasure each and every one of these. But you know, if you've not got many shinies in your game, definitely just keep them for yourself. But I cannot say how much I appreciate all of these. What was your first shiny in this game? Mine was Psyduck. So yeah, mine was Zangoose, which is pretty cool as a shiny. No, not Zangoose. What am I saying? Is it Zangoose? No. I'm getting confused now. I'm just in my head. Yeah, Zangoose. Yeah. I had that like weird feeling there where it's like, and thank you so much for the Skunky. Such a cool Pokemon. It's such a cool shiny as well. Great shiny. You know, half of these Pokemon are like shinies I just don't even have. So I really appreciate them. Stinky. Then shiny Sableye is fantastic. I found one in the background while hunting Fluttermane. Nice. Your shiny Karma is another right now though. Shiny Karma is nuts right now. Then off the chart. He also was Mareep. That's a super nice shiny to get. My first shiny was Rookeday Scarlet. That is they're both super nice shinies. Super nice shinies to get as the first ones. What are we trading here? What's Fifi sending us? Ah, no way. No way, the moon ball. Zora, thank you so much. That is epic. Thank you. Right, I cannot trade that one away because that one is a moon ball. That's the one that we use to create more moon ball ones. Can you read my last message, please? Anthony, where are we? Where are we? Where is it, Anthony? I'm going to have to scroll right up. Where is it? I found a random shiny Fidough. That was mine. The first shiny in Scarlet and Violet. Nice. Fidough's a cool shiny as well to get. Right. That's the moon ball one. Thank you so much for the moon ball. That means I can save my moon ball for other things as well, which is cool. Yes. The real Mega Salamence. The real Mega Salamence. I do love that. Everyone else, does everyone love the Paradox Pokemon? Because I just feel like I just love every single Paradox Pokemon pretty much that we've had. I do prefer the Scarlet versions to, except, you know, Salamence is in Violet, isn't it? It's a Violet exclusive. No, it's not. It's Scarlet, isn't it? Yeah, it's Scarlet. And then Iron Valiant's in Violet, yeah. So, I don't know. Sylvia, thank you so much for the moon ball. I massively appreciate it. Great trade. Roaring Moon. Why does it look so small? I don't get this. Like, in battles as well, it looks tiny, but it's such a big Pokemon. Thank you so much for the Roaring Moon. James, very sad I don't have Nintendo Online. I'll give you a bunch and I can't. Don't worry about James. The thought is there, mate. I really appreciate it. I hate that they do lock it behind Nintendo Online subscription. I honestly felt like until tonight, I was like pretty sure that just trading was fine without the online subscription. I didn't realize that you needed it to trade as well. Be cool if there was a way. Salamence, the original OG. I love regular Salamence. Look how little its wings look. And it's so, like, weird, because its wings never looked small until we had, like, Roaring Moon and Mega Salamence. But its wings look tiny now. It's like Dragonite. It's not Dragonite scale, but, you know, close to. Would it be cool if we got Megas back somehow? I don't think it's ever going to happen in this generation, but it would be very cool. Be Jess, you are welcome, and thank you for the trade as well. Would love a Paradox DLC that trainers go to in a Savage Land type place with all Paradox Pokemon. That would be sick. That would be so good. I would love that. You know, like a DLC where it's just like you go into the time machine and you go somewhere in the past. And because the Paradox Pokemon are all like dreamed up, aren't they? They're like all from imagination. Everywhere would be Paradox Pokemon. It'd be so good. Such a good DLC. Look at the difference between Salamence and then Aura and Moon. They did a good job with the Paradox Mons. I like them all. Matthew, someone was hosting Iron Leaves. They were, Matthew. I think it was a little bit further up in the chat, though. Regular Zora, yes. I love it. I'll just pop the trade code in the chat again if anyone wants reminding of it. Thank you so much for the Zorua, the regular one. I have Xbox. Someone named Skittles, that's you. Awesome. I'll keep an eye out. Right. Sabri, we should get through. You should get to you in 25 minutes. 100%. I'm sorry if this is not the best way to do this, because I've never really done a mass trade on Scarlet and Violet before, so if anyone's got better ways for us to do it that would be more efficient to get through everyone, then just drop me a message in the chat. But I have, like I say, I've never really done like much trading like this before on stream, so if there's a better way, just let me know and we can do it that way. Get a box, no worries. Don't worry about the shiny streak. It's I appreciate the trade and hope you enjoy the Zora. Good luck shiny hunting it yourself if you do try and breed it down. The Oricorio, nice. Thank you. I do wonder what the next 7-star raid will be, though. It'll be interesting to see if they do go with something like Decidueye. It seems like they're just concentrating on the starter Pokemon at the minute. So I don't see us getting Blastoise or Venusaur until the DLCs. I think they're going to do something similar to what they did with the Isle of Armor, where we got Venusaur and Blastoise in the Isle of Armor. So it'll be like the Teal Mask. We'll potentially get Fraser, thank you so much for the Oricorio. But it'd be cool to get like Decidueye, Typhlosion, Samurott, maybe. But out of the blue, how good would it be to get something like Infernape? That would be. I don't think they would ever do it though, because I feel like Infernape, there would just be too many fire starters. But I'm really surprised. The biggest surprise for me with the raids is they used to do Lords. Oh, no way. No way. Shiny Iron Hands. Thank you so much. Such a cool shiny. I gotta say, I do really like the Violet Paradox shinies. They're all super nice. Do you think Pokemon will have 8-star raids? Because 7-star is still solo able. Nah, I don't know. Maybe have an 8-star raids. Maybe. You know, they had those Zeraora raids, which were pretty tough. And I think you really had to do them online with other players. I can't remember if I did them. Did it solo? I don't think it did. I think I had to go online to complete it. 8-star for legendaries, maybe, yeah. It would make sense. I think we might say it. Thank you so much for the Iron Hands. Manafira. What a great nickname as well. Thank you so much. What a great shiny. Deoxy's 8-star raid. Yeah, it would make sense to the legendaries if we get like the box art legendaries. If we get them, they're going to be like 8-star, because something like Mewtwo is going to be like, and that's not even the strongest of the legendaries, but I feel like that would just be obnoxious to face in like an Terra raid. It's got so many ways to set up, so many strong attacks, such strong like base attacks. Look at the tadbulb, how happy it is. Thank you for the tadbulb. Thank you so much, David. That's massively appreciated. Me too. But yeah, the big thing I'm surprised about that we haven't had, that we had quite a lot in Sword and Shield, was they used to give us like increased shiny chances of a terror, like the Dynamax raids, but they have given that we haven't had anything with like any increased shiny odds. And I know it was only like 2% shiny chance, but it was a way better chance than you had originally. So yeah, maybe they're just waiting to do those when they kind of run out of, like, I guess, the more exciting raid mons that they've done them all. But yeah, I imagine they're gonna do shiny legendary, and not shiny, like Terra Raid legendaries at some point. Because they did the Dynamax Adventures. They might do something similar to that, like where they change Terra Raids a little bit. Where they... Oh, no way. Look at it. Look at the shiny Glalie. I love it. You know, it's so subtle, but it's just the eyes, isn't it? Looks such a cool shiny. It's giving me mad pangs from PLA of just like trying to run away from these things. Nearly as bad. I would put them as about underneath a Paris level of aggro Pokemon. Thank you so much for the shiny. Again, it's another one that I don't have. Michi, what is your favorite Pokemon of all time? Tyranitar is my favorite, I would say. Tyranitar. Rumpa, thank you so much. I massively appreciate it. Thank you for the shiny Glalie. Great shiny as well. Yeah, Tyranitar. But I have a lot of favorite Pokemon, but I'd always say like Tyranitar is always the first thing that comes in my head, but I do have a lot of favorite Pokemon. Hisuian Zorua is definitely one of my favorites, you know, as well. And it's quite a new Pokemon. It just feels weird saying like a new... I feel like it's weird saying a new Pokemon when I've played for so long is like my favorite Pokemon, you know. But it shouldn't really be any... That's like just in my head, I think. What about you, though? Serge CM, thank you so much, mate, and great to have you come by the stream, and hope to see you on the next one. Zoomro, yes, thank you so much for this one. I haven't had a bad Pokemon sent to me, and that was meant to be the whole aim of tonight's stream, friends. Just a box. I'm gonna treasure this box of Pokemon forever now. Efrain, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining this stream, Sylvia. That was a shiny Zora. Connie, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Yeah, Tyranitar, like, I feel like it probably is my all-time favorite. Like, I collect like TCG cards, and Tyranitar's though always the one. If there's a new card in the TCG, doesn't matter what it is. If it's Tyranitar, I'll always try and get it. And there's some Tyranitar cards that I haven't got that I really would like, but they're just too expensive, and they're pretty hard to come by in good condition. Like Shining Tyranitar is a card that I just haven't been able to pick up, which I do love. Hopefully one day I'll be able to grab it, but no way. I need to see the username. Who's sending me this shiny Jumpluff? Which is, again, such a nice shiny Pokemon as well. Thank you again. Right, who's sending me this? Let me see. Momo, thank you so much. I don't know if that's you. You probably got a different user in chat, but I appreciate the trade for the epic shiny Jumpluff so much. Thank you. I'll probably use this in competitive for sure. Jumpluff's great. I think it's good. Got a lot of potential, especially in Series 2 with all the sun. Get a box. T-Tot is awesome. 11 Thuds. Me too. I just wish its typing was better. I was really convinced that they were going to go with Dark and Electric and not Rock and Electric, because it's got that like quad weakness to ground type. It just makes it really difficult to use in Series 2 format. Right, like right now, it's quite a heavy presence of ground types in the format, and it just has a really rough time. And fighting types, no way. Thank you so much for the shiny venison as well. Look at it. It's such a nice shiny. Mighty X, thank you so much. Ryan, definitely need to hop in an Iron Leaves raid. Have you not been able to get one yet, Ryan? I wish I could host Iron Leaves, because I've only got Walk and Wake on this card. Right. Is there many people waiting still to try and get a shiny, just a Zorua? Just to kind of give me an idea. Because I was just going to do the box, but if there's only a few people left, then I'm happy doing like a few more. Kaden, haven't had the chance yet. Ryan. Connie. Stuffy. So there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'll try and do a few more for you guys so you can get them tonight, because I don't like... Look at the Garchomp. Love it. Epic Pokemon. One of the best all-time Pokemon. I would always put like Garchomp. I think like it's so good. It definitely is one of my favorites. Such a good Pokemon competitively. Whenever it's available, it's always like it's so reliable in competitive play. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need help with Walk and Wake, but no one can help me because I don't have online. Sabri, train up. What was I using? Have you got a you got a Meowscarada? Meowscarada. Makes it pretty easy. Or Lurantis. I think I did in the video. I did the Lurantis build. There's like, I don't think you can use, like, you can't lose if you build that Lurantis and just do what I did in the video. Like, you will not lose that raid. Just Leaf Storm bunch of times. Make sure you've got your sun up as well. You'll take the, you can get the rain up, sorry. You can get the rain up. Yeah. I think the build, the Lurantis build is Modest Nature, 252 HP, 252 special attack EVs. Tinkerton. Thank you so much for these. Everyone, again, I can't say how much I appreciate all of these amazing Pokemon that you're all sending me from your collections. It's really, really kind of you all. And you were all amazing. So thank you so much. Yeah, and then Leaf Storm, Rain Dance, Giga Drain, and I can't remember the last move. I think Synthesis is the last move, but you can maybe change that as well because the recovery gets a bit nerfed in Rain. But that build will definitely get you through Walk and Wake solo, 100%. But Meowscarada is pretty solid as well. If you go for the same build as like we did in the Pika raids, with Nasty Plot, it's good. Power Trip, yes. I didn't see who traded me that. Curtis, thank you so much for this one. Right, okay. Okay, I'll do a few more since there's just a few more of you kind of waiting for these. So, the trade code again. Donatello, want a shiny Greninja. Green Ninja. Shiny Greninja is great. It's super nice. Not this way. I need to go here. Charmander. Nice. Thank you. Is that a shiny? No. I'm not. No, that's just regular. It's just regular. I think it's just regular. It does look a bit pale. Vixie's so nice having a really chill British Pokatuber. I love the Americans, don't get me wrong, but time zones. Vixie, thank you so much, and really great to have you in the stream, and I really appreciate the support. Massive. Thank you so much, Vixie, honestly, and great if you can come by the streams when we do them more often. Can't believe this isn't a Beast Ball, so thank you so much for sending this over. Massively appreciate this in a Beast Ball. I'd love to have a shiny Charizard in a Beast Ball. That'd be cool. I think if you click searching around, as soon as I kind of look like I'm finishing the other, because there is a bit of a lag and I can't get this, I don't think I can get the stream to be like real time. That makes sense. I think there's always a tiny bit of lag. So when I'm finishing the trade I'm in, it's probably the time to start clicking is when I'm probably doing it in game, if that makes sense. Good old Mankey. You will soon be an Annihilate. Brian, it does have a Discord. It should be linked in the description. If it's not, just hit me up and I can send you a link to it. If I use Rain Dance, it will help Walking Wake because of the Water Terror. Yeah, but if you're using Lurantis, it won't matter too much because of your grass typing. So you resist it, but it's better than getting hit with... You'll take less damage from a rain boosted water type attack than you would off a sun boosted flamethrower, because the sun the flamethrower that Walk and Wake's got in the sun super effective, and then the power's doubled. So you kind of want to set the rain up to reduce the damage of that, and also the is it Hydro Steam, the new move? I don't know if it's whatever the new signature water type attack is, it doubles its power in sun as well, so that's something to think of. It's pretty much why you want the rain dance. You don't necessarily need the weather, but it's just a disruptor. Knuckle Stack, thank you so much for that. Oh yeah, Wu Shen is really good option as well against it if you've got that one. The Mighty X. Definitely agree with you. Annihilate, definitely one of the better Evos this gen. It's such a good Evo. Like the design of it. I never thought it would look as good. You kind of hope like when like older gen Pokemon get an Evo that the evolution is going to be good. But that is just, it's a banging evolution. It's so good. JJJI. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. And GG, if I pronounced it wrong, I'm sorry. Right, let's see. What's the wait list like now, friends? Is there many of you waiting still? Or not too bad? Not too bad. Let's see how many more we can do. I gotta shoot by 9. That's the only thing. So like I got like a few more minutes I can kick around for to do a few more. But Kaden, you're still waiting. Tyranitar, no way. Thank you for the Tyranitar. I massively appreciate it. So we got 1, 2. Jeff, you're welcome, Jeff. Thanks for coming by the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wasn't trying to finish shield. Grab 1, 7. I'm gonna give you a shiny. Donatella, no, don't give me a shiny. Don't. I have an 8, 9, 10. Kaden, thank you so much for the Tyranitar. Love it. Right, so there's a few of you left. Okay. Potos, do you have the shiny? I do have a shiny Tyranitar, yeah. I used Tyranitar in Liverpool Regional, so I was lucky enough to get a shiny one a while ago. It was one of the first shiny Pokemon I hunted in the game. So yeah. Dragapult, another great Pokemon as well. Okay, so there's still a few of you. I'll try and do a few more. I'll try and get you all done. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 12 of you. That's not too many. That's not too many. That's like 2 lines. Okay. And like I say, if you miss out tonight, don't worry, friends. I will be doing. So I'll do these 2 lines. That should be everyone that said that they're waiting still. I will be doing this again on Sunday. Applebug, thank you so much. Hisuian Zorua is one of my favorite Pokemon. You're welcome, mate. And thanks for coming by the stream, of course, as well. Calls to get a shiny Greening and get a shiny Sylveon. Shiny Sylveon's a great shiny. Oh, Potos. No, I haven't managed to get the shiny yet, unfortunately. Shiny Iron Bundle. I haven't actually got this in a shiny yet. This is a super nice shiny. Kai still waiting. Shiny Sylveon's super nice. I think that and Shiny Espion, those 2. Oh, I like Shiny Umbreon as well though. But I really like Shiny. For some reason, I have a thing about like Shiny Espion. I think it's just like, I'm never normally a massive fan of like really green Pokemon, but Shiny Espion just looks so cool. That green is so good. Thank you so much for the Shiny Iron Bundle. Look at it, it looks so good. I will 100% be using this competitive on the ladder. So I massively appreciate that. Thank you so much. Kaden, thank you for the Pokemon. Also the person that traded you favorite Pokemon. Thank you, Kaden. Massively appreciate the Tyranitar. Christoph Eve, I was using it with Flip Turn. So it's fully trained. No way. Doesn't have a low special attack stat, sadly. No worries. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, the Luxray. Luxray now just reminds me of the sleep lock I did. And I was so confident that we'd get through that sleep lock without losing an entire Pokemon like the Nuzlocke. And we were so close. And then we got... For those of you that didn't see it, I got pretty much to just before the Elite Four. And I was training up my Pokemon, like leveling them up in the underground before we went to challenge the Elite Four. And I hadn't lost a single Pokemon the entire Nuzlocke run. And then I keep wanting to say Farigiraf, but Girafarig used Miracle on my Luxray and knocked it out. Literally, as I just got it to the level I wanted to. It's devastating. But it was the only Pokemon that we lost. But I always think, look, Luxray always reminds me of that. Joanna, do I have a shiny Hydreigon? I do. I haven't. I don't think I've leveled it up. I think it's a Dino that I've got. Sabri, Mawushen uses Grassy Terrain, Leaf Storm, Rain Dance, and Power Whip. Is it good? I would go with. You could go with Growth on it. Synthesis. Go Synthesis, Growth, Giga Drain, and Gimme Ghoul. Awesome. Thank you for the Gimme Ghoul. What have I got in my Wushen? Let me see. I've got it written down somewhere. Let me pull it up. Wushen. Where are you? just trying to remember what the fourth move was off the top of my head. Yeah, knockoff's no, you don't want knockoff. Yeah, so you could even run Sunny Day on it, but it's kind of nice if you go Growth to take advantage of the sun being up on the field against Walk and Wake. You could go Light. Does it get Light Screen as well? I don't think it does. You could go Snarl. Snarl works pretty well. Yeah, so go like Snarl, Giga Drain, Growth, and Synthesis, if I can say it properly. Thank you so much for the Gimme Ghoul. Massively appreciate it. Do I have a shiny Sylveon? I do, yes. Yes. One of the first shinies I got as well in the game. You have a shiny Dreadnought? I don't, Ephraim. I don't have a shiny Dreadnought. And a great shiny as well. Super nice shiny. But don't feel like you need to trade shinies, please. Honestly. What about shiny Tauros? I don't have a shiny Tauros. Look at that shiny Mankey. Honestly, I massively appreciate it more than anything, chat, honestly. But don't feel like you need to send me shinies for these Zora, honestly. But I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Like I say, I'll treasure all of these Pokemon that you send me. They are not for trade and they're staying in my game. I'm gonna actually use them if any of them are in my team for, because there's a special event, a VG special event in Holland happening next month, this month, later this month. So if any of them are gonna be in the team, I'll use them. Felix, thank you so much for the shiny Mankey, which will inevitably become an Annihilate, a shiny Annihilate. Snarl, Growth, Synthesis, and actually you don't need Synthesis, so scratch that. Let me just have a quick look, because I think you need to rework it from, so you want Giga Drain, Growth. You don't need the Synthesis, because you've got the Giga Drain. Sunny Day, you don't need. I would go Snarl, because you can reduce the special attack that way, do some decent damage. And you could go Leaf Storm just for more damage, really. Oh no, it does get it does get Light Screen, yeah. So yeah, that's what I would go for. I'm just gonna paste you the spread with what I would go with, just as a quick build, but it should do the job pretty nicely against it. And probably leftovers on it, probably pretty solid, but you want level 100 as well. Stantler, no. This could be a shiny weird deer when I get the game. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop this in here now. This is for Wu Shen. That's what I would go with for Wu Shen, the build. Electros is a nice build as well for it, yeah. And Belly Bolt works with Rain Dance Thunder. Just see. Antonio, thank you so much for the Stantler. Great Pokemon, great shiny as well. Massively appreciate it. Yeah, Sabri, I would try and get it to level 100. It'll just maximize your damage output. You're going to be able to take attacks a lot better as well from it. Like, generally speaking, with raid Pokemon, you really want all of your Pokemon at level 100 just to give you the best chance possible. Especially against, like, it just makes those, like, 5-star raids so much easier. So yeah, if you've got spare candies or anything like that, then that will definitely help. The Taurus, is that a shiny Taurus? Is it? The thing is with Taurus, it's a really difficult shiny to kind of to like notice, isn't it? It's really difficult to see. I love Paldean and Taurus, though. It's so cool. Joanna, thank you so much. Massively appreciate it. It's a shiny I haven't got actually of the new Pokemon that we've got in Scarlet and Violet, so that's one off the list. Thank you so much. Anyone trade me Zora for shiny Paradox level 10, level 100. Kai, you can have a Zora from me. For, like, you don't need to trade me a Paradox Pokemon. Joanna, thank you so much for the Taurus, though. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. And hope you enjoy this Zora. Zora. Tell by the nose, being lighter than the face. Is that another way? Because I always thought it was like there's like a different shade on the back of the Taurus. So it was like more grey. Keep trying, Kai. I'm going to do this line and then I do have to shoot. So these next few, and hopefully that's pretty much everyone. But like I say, if you can't get tonight, we'll do it again on Sunday. And I'll try and get more in Moonballs for Sunday. The Jumpluff. Another one. The Hoppip, the shiny Hoppip. It's so cool. So green. I love it. Thank you so much. And yeah, Kai, Sylvia is sending, I think, on the same code. So if you keep trying on it, you should get one. Sai, thank you so much for the Hoppip and the shiny Hoppip. It's so cool. I massively appreciate it. Thank you so much. Right. Kai, if you use the same code that I'm using, I think that's the same one that Sylvia is using, but they're sending out theirs in Moonballs, which is a little bit of an upgrade on the ones that I'm able to send out tonight, unfortunately. Look at this. Sandygast. And the best shiny. One of the best shinies. It's so I think it's the blue in it makes it pop so much. Light screen TM, I'm not sure, I can't remember. Jesse, thank you so much for the shiny Sandygast. I love this shiny as well so much. It's so great. Thank you so much. Super kind of you all sending me these amazing Pokemon. Right. Up next. Light screen TM contains, where is it? Location. Starfall Street. Walk through. Oh, there's an overworld location. Aceto Desert. The south section of the Aceto Desert is where it's saying here. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it looks like there's a few locations where you can get it. And a Dragonite. Nice. Love Dragonite as well. You could just use Snarl over light screen though as well, so that could be just a different option. Oh, you've got Snarl. You don't need the light screen really with the Snarl. It's just another option. Yeah, you could just go Snarl and then go. Well, I don't know. Like light screen is pretty good if you're going online. It gives you a little bit more protection. Zero, thank you so much for the Dragonite. Dragoran. Right, friends. Is there anyone still waiting? Like, I'm like, I had to go like 10 minutes ago, really. But, silly question, is Zora good for PvP or raids? I think it will be good for raids. I think the Hisuian one will be good for raids. I haven't really tested it out yet. But I think it will be good for raids. Like, it's got a really good move pool. So it should be really good. Right, let's see. Hide and dread. Just getting other people, not me. That's what makes it a little bit difficult, I guess. Sabri, thank you so much for coming by the stream, and hope to see you again very soon. And good luck with the raid. Hopefully you managed to do it. Hey, friend. Thank you so much. I will probably definitely do one on it. Wixley, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. The hunt was not successful tonight. It was not successful at all. It was a lot of fun. The stream was a lot of fun. The hunt was not successful. So we're going to continue it on the weekend and see if we can get the shiny that is eluding us. But we're just trading up some. Jackie, thank you so much for the Eevee. Massively appreciated. Right. And this is... Oh, no. We need to... I keep doing this. I forget that I need to come out to go back in with another player. Takis, thank you so much for joining the stream. Hope you are doing good. We are actually coming to an end in a minute. Right, friends. I'm going to have to say this is going to be the last one that I can trade out tonight. Like I say, I'm sorry if I didn't get everyone with the trades tonight, but I will be doing this again on Sunday night when I do stream next. So if you missed out tonight and you are back on Sunday, then I will have more to trade out on Sunday for you all. But I'm sorry if anyone was missed out. But massive shout out to everyone that has sent me stuff tonight and all the shinies and all the Pokemon. Massively kind. I appreciate it so much. So thank you so much, friends. It's been great. Besides not getting a shiny, the stream's been awesome, and you guys have made it awesome. Obviously, that's a shame. That's the way it goes, I suppose. Shame I couldn't join the stream earlier. I'm sorry, mate. I hate it when this happens. Someone always comes, like, people always come in at the end, and I feel like super bad. I'm like, I want to continue on, but I do have stuff I have to go and do. So, Zelda, thank you so much for the Zora. Great username as well. Right, there we go. I'm sorry if anyone misses out. I do feel bad if I've missed anyone out tonight. I just can't stay and do this forever. So I will do more on Sunday, and I'll make more time at the end of the stream on Sunday to do more as well. And I think there is... Sylvia is maybe still trading. I don't know. But Sylvia, thank you so much as well for trading out alongside me, making it a lot easier with those Moonball ones. Right, friends. Again, thank you for coming out to the stream tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I really appreciate you taking the time to come out and hang out with us while we try to get this shiny Zorua. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but hopefully we'll be back on our next stream and we'll have a bit more success. And we should do it before 800 eggs. You would hope anyway. McFroster, hello Osirus. I love your videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that massively. It's so super kind of you to say. And please, they've been helpful. Sylvia has said they're still trading, so you can use the same trade code that I was using. I don't know for how long, but if you want to grab the Zora, that is not it. That is not it. Ignore that. You'll have to go up. I don't know what the trade code was, but it was there. Yeah, so then we go. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a good day tomorrow, and I'll see you over the weekend, and we'll continue this hunt and the next stream. So, friends, again, thank you very much, and I'll see you all again very soon. So until then, take care. Bye-bye. Bye.